what did you say about dropping it like a gay guy?
No, I went to go grab something and I bent down to go get it. You ever watch like those videos of like gay guys that twerk?
Yeah.
Or whatever. That's literally what I did. I'm like, I didn't even know my ass could do that. That was crazy. I'm like, wow, I'm glad no one was there to witness that.
Welcome back to the Gemini Archives.
Welcome back, everyone.
It has been a little while.
I know. We apologize for our absence, but we have been so busy.
Oh my gosh.
So incredibly busy.
The busiest.
Like, we went to a wedding.
Like, I'm a resident in Busy Town. Like Richard Scarry's Busy Town.
Oh,
do you remember that shit?
I love that shit. But, like, we went to a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
And it was great. And I can't think about it because it makes me emotional.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so happy I did not cry because I was, like, painted for 75 funerals.
I mean, I was painted like the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
Like, like, if I wiped my face off on something, a whole other face would be there.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. But, yeah, so we went to a wedding.
Uh-huh.
It was great.
Yes.
And we've been doing other spoopy things.
So much spoop.
So much spoop.
It is the spoop month.
Next week, we're doing our Halloween episode. So, if you really want some good fucking ghost stories, please listen. I don't usually force the podcast on people. Like, I'm not like that. But, like, I would highly, highly, highly suggest listening to that one.
This might be the most interesting podcast we've done so far.
Yeah.
And we're not even to number 20 yet.
I know. Oh, my God. What are we on now? 18?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're a baby podcast.
I know.
We're like infants.
We haven't hit a year yet. Like, we're like 77 months old.
I know.
You know?
We're like in that awkward stage.
Yeah. Oh, she's like 36 months. Bitch, she's a year and a half.
I know.
Like,
I know.
what
Why
the
do
fuck?
people do that?
2.5? 2.5.
Wait. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
36 months. That's a lot of months. Once it's past like 10, like, I think it's time to just be like, she's almost 1.
Yeah.
You know? Like, stop using months after 10.
Please.
Anything that has plural numbers.
Yeah.
Plural numbers? Multiple numbers. So anyway, we have some fun stuff here today.
This is going to be a jam-packed show.
Oh, it's jam-packed, all right. We're going to pack a lot of jam into it. So, we have
Wait, hold on. Who packs the jam?
Space Jam? That's it. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Oh my gosh. I love that fucking song from Space Jam, though.
Oh, Jesus. I do too, but like after...
Now you're going to have to put it in.
I mean, after like listening to it 8,000 times, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't listen to it anymore.
I love it.
But it's okay. Yeah, so we have a guest coming on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Finally, it's happening. The guest
Finally.
we've been teasing for like 3 weeks.
Yay!
He's finally coming today.
I know. Thank God. Because we've been I should say all of us have been busy as shit. So it's hard to like pick a day to like do it.
I know.
Do it. But it's like we finally got a day. It's happening. He's not here yet, but it's happening.
I know. Not for another like 3 hours. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just record this in advance because we have a little special thing we want to do.
Yes. Well, we don't get paid at all to do this podcast. We just something we do for free. So anything that I like shout out or recommend or anything like that, no one's paying me to say this shit.
It's like we genuinely just want to shout it out.
Yeah, and we just want to like share the goodness with the world.
Yeah, and I mean we don't have a huge audience, but hey, we have somewhat of an audience.
Yeah. So for anyone that likes soap,
yeah,
and I think we all like soap.
Anyone who likes cleanliness and just feeling like a human being.
If you like cleanliness, stay tuned. It's like the Beetlejuice cartoon where they have the little commercials interjected. Oh my God. Those are this is a little Beetlejuice commercial.
Yeah.
Just imagine me turning on like a really shitty TV and like a bunch of static.
Yep.
But I have a friend, my darling friend Ariana.
She's my friend too.
Well, our friend. Our friend Ariana. She makes soaps. Hand makes everything. I've watched her do it. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's actually incredible.
Like, I don't know how people learn to do this. I don't have patience for even just painting.
Yeah.
Like quick side note, I've been fucking painting my ass off for like 2 weeks, and I've literally had to like start over like 3 times because
Really?
I'm not. I suck. Well, I think I suck. If you saw, you'd probably be like, "This is okay," but like for me, I'm like, I don't want to put this out into the world.
I think that's like with every, not just artist, but musician or writer.
Well,
it's
true.
like someone will look at it and be like, "Oh, that's great," but you think it's like the worst piece of garbage you ever written or done or whatever.
Yeah, well, because I'm not really a painter, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm a pencil artist, and I'm painting something top secret. I can't talk about it yet, but it's top secret, and I'm excited.
Dun,
And-
dun, dun.
And so I've been like working on it like consistently for like 2 weeks, and I'm just like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Why did I start talking about that?
I don't know.
So my friend makes soap,
Yeah.
and I was saying I don't have patience for like painting. I don't know how she sits and like does all this and mixes the chemicals just right and everything. And
Well, I think it's like some people just really enjoy it.
yeah, it's
you
like
know?
a science. It's incredible.
I don't know if
she does.
she's. I'm pretty sure she does enjoy doing it, but
Well, obviously, I've seen her do it, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like she live streams on YouTube. If you want to watch her live streams, her store name and her YouTube channel are called Sense for All. FUR.
Yeah, like fur, like on an animal.
Yes, Sense for All, and she's got really cute like animal themed soaps. A lot of them are.
Yeah.
And the one of them I bought is actually a Markiplier soap.
Yeah, and it's got a mustache on it.
I don't really watch Markiplier, but it has charcoal in it, and I like that shit for my skin.
Yeah, same.
And it's incredible. And it smells like, hold on, I have it right here. It smells like cherry candy. That's the only
Yeah.
way I can describe it.
It's like, yeah, it's like you know those like cherry lollipops?
Yes.
Like those hard ones that come on the white stick.
Yes.
And then you end up eating the stick for whatever reason. Like that's what it smells like. It
Oh,
smells so good.
Because I use a lot of like charcoal products because of my skin conditions and everything else.
As do I.
Yes. We use a lot of charcoal in this house.
Yeah, gets fucking. We use the one from Lush too. That comes
Yeah.
in the big tub. It's called Dark Angels, and it fucking just gets all over the place. But it comes off easily.
It looks like you're rubbing ashes on yourself.
Like if I posted a picture of me in the Dark Angels, like with on my face, it would be blackface.
Yeah.
I literally would get ridiculed by Tumblr.
Yeah.
Like
You
bad.
would.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this, though, it's like it's a charcoal product that doesn't smell like pencils, because a lot of
Yeah.
them smell like charcoal. Like, that's what's in pencils usually.
Yeah.
So, and other things that make it non-sanitary. But, you know, like,
Yeah.
when I saw, like, this had charcoal in it, and I'm like, I have to try it. And, like, I'm going to tell you right now, I did try it, and it is incredible.
Yeah.
It made my skin feel so good. And I'm just like, oh. And like I said, not getting paid to say this, I genuinely just tried. I went in, I'm like, fuck it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
And-
though I probably should have tried it first because your skin is more like sensitive than mine.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I usually have Lauren, like, try things first because I react to things
Yeah.
so easy sometimes.
And if I react, it's not good.
Yeah.
But the fact that you didn't, now I'm gonna.
Well,
try
I
it.
also trusted it because it was handmade.
Yeah.
And most of the times they don't have all, like, the harsh chemicals and preservatives, like
Yeah.
major
That's why just
skincare
buy
things
from
do.
like an independent shop. It's better. It's usually better than like
Yes.
you know.
And so reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Everything looks great. She sent me some other little sample things, which are
yeah,
amazing.
a couple more. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for that. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
One of them is like a hand soap, I believe. Like just like a regular, like you use it for your hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is for the shower. I don't know.
Does it say on
It just
Hold on.
says soap. Soap is very broad.
It's called sugar skull, right? It says sugar skull on it.
Yes.
Yeah,
But it's shaped,
but it's a paw print.
yeah, it's shaped like a paw. And
and it's very colorful. Like the bottom of it is orange, but then it's like split in half, kind of.
Yeah.
Like the bottom part's orange, and then the top is green with like yellow and pink swirls in it. And it's like this. Yeah, it's like a standard like dog paw print or
it's
cat paw
so
print.
cute.
It's adorable.
And it smells like orange candy.
It says on the back, "Sense for the animal in you." Very great slogan. This is soap, I think.
Yeah,
it's underlined.
Yeah, it's a soap, but I don't know if it's like body soap or hand soap.
Oh,
There's a difference. You don't wash yourself with hand soap. But I'm pretty sure, I think it's body soap.
Yeah.
But this ain't going to do much for my body.
Considering that these are like, for the bath, I'm going to guess it's body soap.
Yeah. So I'm so stupid. Sorry, Ariana.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this is body soap. This is not enough for my whole body. This get one titty alone. It's a little sample.
It'll get stuck under the titty. Yeah. Well, don't put it there. Jesus Christ.
I was proving a point.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, it's still wrapped. It's fine.
Okay. And then this other thing, it's called Pixie Pup. And
it's a bath bomb.
It's a bath bomb. It's a little... We broke it a little bit. Whoops.
Well, I think it got broken in the mail. But it's fine. It doesn't matter. It goes into the bath and just dissolves. But
it just won't have that cool effect like when you drop like a fresh one in and it just goes...
Yeah, this is a little sample she sent me. She said it's not enough for a whole bath, but like if you want to soak your feet and put it in there.
Yeah.
Which sounds amazing.
And I'm
right
pretty
now, by
sure
the way.
you could get like the bigger ones on her page.
Yes.
So
she sells full-size ones on her Etsy store.
Yes.
Again, Sense for
It'll
All.
be linked below.
Yes. Sense for All. F-U-R.
Yeah.
Which is adorable. And like they're all, like I said, they're all very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to buy in bulk, if you're like me. I tried it out once just to see if it reacted weird with my skin, but I'm going to probably buy these in bulk at some point. Ariana, I'm coming for you. But honestly, incredible. 10 out of 10. So amazing. Like high quality stuff. Like I've bought stuff from Sephora before that made my skin
Oh my gosh.
so dry and itchy and fucking just, it smelled like shit and it was horrible.
You know who's like a really good, I don't want to like shame, but I'm going to shame a little bit.
Let's shame it, bitch.
Fucking Origins.
Ugh.
Like their shit made my skin like inflamed. It was awful. I got this charcoal mask from them because I saw someone on YouTube use it.
Yeah, and
like,
we're charcoal. We're big fans of charcoal.
They're like, oh, it's so great for the skin, and you let it. It's one of those that you have to like let sit, and it hardens to your face, and then you have to wash it off. It made me burn. I don't know what chemical they had in there, but like around, especially like my nose and like under my eyes. Holy fuck.
Oh, I know.
Like my sensitive parts like were inflamed. It was awful.
Yeah, and that's just us speaking. If it works for you, great.
Yeah, but we have sensitive skin and Megan has psoriasis. Yeah. So it gets like super dry.
And for the price point that it's at, it is just despicable that would happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like you could easily go get like we go to Lush, you know?
Yeah.
Get something for literally half the price, depending on what size you get.
Yeah, you know what? Lush is great because some of their stuff, you know, it has an expiration date on it because it's made with like honey and like actual like shit.
Like it's real stuff going
and you
in
have
there.
to put it in the fridge, you know, so you know it's like legit. You know, but then there's other stuff that, you know, lasts a while but still has an expiration on it. And it's like quick. Like you buy it and you have like 3 months to use the bitch.
Yeah. So and I think too, correct me if I'm wrong, Ariana, but I think Ariana worked at Lush before making her own soap.
Oh, okay.
And that's where it came from. So, and I'm sure she saw like, wow, like this stuff is so much better for your face and for your body. And
right.
So like, I swear, like, I swear by Lush though, because I, like everyone that tells me like I got acne problems, I'm like, use this stuff, you know, like the Dark Angels stuff, like that clears up, acne.
Yeah, I know we're still promoting Sense for All, but we're also kind of promoting Lush.
Okay.
So,
but like seriously though, I mean, this is on par with Lush is what I'm saying. Like if
for a much more reasonable price if you don't want to buy like their expensive shit.
Yeah, and if you go to the Facebook page, the Sense for All Facebook page, all of the ingredients that she uses are listed there. Mm-hmm. It's in a giant post. You could see it. So like if you're allergic to a certain thing, you can like, you know, kind of, okay, I can't use that. I can use this, whatever, which I did.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm allergic to certain like benzyl alcohol things or whatever. That's what aggravates the psoriasis.
Yeah.
And it's in a lot of beauty products. Because you know why? It dries out your skin so you feel like you need to use it more, and that's how they make their fucking money. It's
bullshit. Which is garbage.
It's garbage. So, thank you, Ariana, for
yes, thank you.
You know, listing all the ingredients in your products. Because that's very helpful. Which again is
something Lush also does. Like you could find it right on their website, and that's how we like.
So basically, if you're a fan of Lush, you will love her store.
Yeah.
And I think she has new stuff coming in. I know she just opened the Etsy store like a month or so ago, maybe a little bit longer. So go buy some stuff from her, help her out.
Yeah.
It's all, like I said, very, very affordable.
Yeah, I mean, extremely affordable.
Like, to the point where I'm like, that was it?
Yeah.
For this? I mean, I paid not much for this, and I feel like I got better quality, like, experience overall than when I went to freaking Sephora and I bought, like, an entire skincare line, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
It was fucking garbage.
Like, the only skincare that I buy from Sephora is Clinique.
Yes.
I swear by Clinique, too.
Well, because they don't have fragrance in their stuff.
No.
Which is what usually aggravates my face.
We just got their makeup remover, and it's incredible.
It's God's gift to mankind.
It's like, I think it's called Take the Day Off or whatever, and it's like a balm, and you put it all over your face. Like, I saw my foundation peeling off my face.
It looked like that scene in Poltergeist where he's in the mirror and all of his skin's fucking falling off.
That's exactly what it was.
It's like, oh, here come the lies falling off my face. Oh, God.
But yeah.
I know. So, I mean, this is, mainly targeted towards ladies, but gentlemen, we don't judge, Yeah. If you want to get some good smelling soaps for your girlfriend or for yourself, we don't judge, know? Like, go buy her stuff. We like Lauren said, we will have it linked below.
Yes.
Incredible. I had to talk about this on the podcast because she was talking about it a while ago. She almost got ripped off by a company.
Yeah.
And had to like they said they were going to promote her stuff, but then she had to pay money for it or whatever.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Which has happened to me before too. Mm-hmm. Like I got approached by a quote unquote art magazine.
I was just going to bring that up.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, you can have a chance to be featured as our cover for this month, but you have to pay us X amount of money. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, you should never have to pay for something like that.
Yeah, like, if someone's going to promote your stuff, they don't expect you to pay for it.
Yeah.
So, I know, I felt really bad that, like, she was getting ripped off and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to talk about this on the podcast. I bought some stuff so we could talk about it on here. Yeah. And I tried it out, and it's incredible. I'm going to use this soap.
I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, if you want to use this soap. Try it before me, because there's no...
Yeah.
I'm weary, but...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. If this
you
one
should
is
just look
fine,
at the ingredients then.
Are they on here?
No, on her Facebook.
I know, I should.
I don't think... It's really tiny.
No.
So.
I think they're on the like the actual Etsy listing. Like underneath. I think all the ingredients are listed there. Which is great. Again, thank you.
Yes.
But we just wanted to talk about that for a little bit.
I know. Because Ariana's been a very good friend for many years.
Yes. I've known her for 8 years? 9 years?
A long time.
Long time. So.
She's had her ups and downs. And we wanted to give her an up.
Yeah.
So.
Here's your up.
I mean... Like I said, we don't have like that much of an audience, but anything helps.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we just wanted to.
Even if one person was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go check it out," I feel like that's a win.
Yeah.
So,
thank you for all the soaps.
Yes, thank you.
I love them. I love every single one, even though I haven't tried this one yet.
If you want to send more soaps, feel free.
Yeah. No, I'll buy more soaps.
Yeah.
Because I want more of these ones.
I know.
Little. What is this called?
Wilford Wharf stash. Like that's his Markiplier's mustache persona.
So it's like a black soap with like a red mustache, which is very like my aesthetic.
Yeah, but usually it's pink.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that it's red.
It's more me.
Yeah.
She did that just for me. Thanks, Ariana. I'm kidding. But yeah, so go check her out.
Yeah.
Get some delicious soaps.
Yep.
All just talk about skincare for like 20 minutes. Sorry if this is not riveting to people. It's riveting to us.
It's going to get riveting in a little bit when we have our interview.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really an interview. It's our guest. But we're going to just tell a bunch of stories.
Oh, my goodness.
Have a bunch of laughs and shenanigans.
Yeah. Shenanigans.
Oh, my God.
This is an old friend of ours that... How long have we known him? Like 6 years?
No.
7 years.
7 years.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's been... Oh, my God. It's been that long.
Yeah. We'll get more into that later.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So he will be here later. For you it'll be 2 seconds. For us it'll be like 2 hours or something. So. All right.
Yeah, let's take a break. Are we going to put in who's going to put in a song?
I know. Should we put in a song?
I mean, should we collectively put in a song?
I think so.
Okay.
What song would you like? I didn't think we were going to do this, so I wasn't prepared. You know what? I'm never prepared for this anyway. Yeah, you could go and listen back to every single episode. I'm like, I have no idea what to put in.
I know.
I'm the worst.
Let's do something spoopy.
Ooh.
We should just put in the entire song of spooky, scary skeletons from the Living Tombstone.
Okay.
I mean, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Or should we say that for the Halloween episode? No, you know what? Let's do it.
No, fuck it. We're not saving it.
No, we're doing it today. Everyone's gonna get their bops on.
Yep. Everyone's gonna start fucking dancing like him. Dude, why don't we dress up as him on Halloween?
The guy from the...
Yeah, all we need is a pumpkin mask.
I know. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, it's that song is played over a video of a guy on some, like, local channel in, like, a black... onesie with like a pumpkin hat on.
I think we played it in the last episode.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, the song is from The Living Tombstone is their name.
Yeah.
But someone edited their song over that video and it like blew the fuck up.
It's incredible.
It's great.
Whoever did that is literally a meme lord. He's a meme god. He is a meme deity.
Yes. A deity.
A deity. So we're going to put in some spoops.
Yeah.
And
we'll be back for Shenanigans.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I can't. My throat is like shot. All right.
Are you okay there? Lauren sounded like a dying bird.
Oh, I sound like a donkey that got kicked in the nuts. Go back to that and tell me that I wasn't right.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
All right. Well,
all right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak under sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary, spooky, scary, scary. Shouts.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Now, you don't know this, but we recorded a thing before, so...
Yeah, so, hi, hello.
Hi.
We are here with our guests.
Yay! Round of applause!
Yay! We are joined with our good friend Nikita. Say hi.
Hi.
He was on the Atomic Abyss.
Yep.
Which was a college radio station in our area.
Yep.
At
holy shit, the audio spike for our clap.
Oh, sorry.
Insane.
Claps usually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go on the Atomic Abyss like every week.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah.
It's weird to not be hosting.
I know.
But kind of nice.
It's my turn.
Now it's less pressure.
Yeah. You just have to sit and like...
I just have to sit and then listen and then occasionally talk rather than be like, talk.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
And now you can curse.
That was a big thing. I think I slipped a couple times though on my show.
Well, yours was at what, like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, so no one...
I mean, literally no one was like...
Yeah, but whoever was listening though, no one would care.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Could never tell. Slip it in a couple songs.
Slip it in, they say.
With those cummies. Anyway.
There it is. Oh, Lord.
We've been saying that since Nick got here. Just
we have fun. We have fun here on the Gemini Archives. My face already hurts.
Oh, God.
It hasn't even been
we're a minute and a half in, Well,
we were laughing at dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We had some food. I am full and happy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I told you this, but I get hangry now.
Oh.
Like it's a thing that happens.
I know all about the hanger.
Oh.
Myself and Taylor.
You get hangry?
Yeah.
Really? I've never seen you hangry.
It takes a while to get me there, but after a while, I'm just like, all right, we need to eat.
It's like
a lot of it's directed towards people not knowing what they want to eat. Certain people.
Gotcha.
That I see every week. I've been dating for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
What do you want for dinner? I don't know. Name every single restaurant and food option within like a 30-mile radius. I don't know. You pick. Because then I pick one thing. It's like I pick. It's like, oh, you want to do that? I don't want to do that.
Honestly, I'm guilty of doing that before.
I know.
So
Oh,
sorry.
We're like, oh, we're
awful.
starving. And I'm like, what do you want to get? How about Taco Bell? No. Chinese? No. Fuck, we do it all the
I
time.
was like, fuck it. I'm just going to eat cereal.
I will have air.
I will have cereal full of cummies, please.
Oh, God. Oh.
Ew.
Hellcock's Cornflakes. Rabba Prop 2004.
Oh my God. I haven't listened to them in like 100 years.
I recently got so they're split up. They're done.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
They finished. They decided to call it quits, and I got a box set for like there's like basically their discography across 2 CDs.
Yeah.
But it comes with a shirt and like stickers and a bottle opener, and the box it comes with is a mock-up cereal box for Hellcock's Cornflakes.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Complete with like a word search on the back and like nutritional facts.
I
It's-
love it.
it's
That's
great.
amazing.
Yeah, it was from like a weird super underground distro and based out of Mexico that does like gore grind stuff. And
It's always Mexico.
they
that has all the
advertise it, and I'm just
grind.
like, well, it's $40. That's with like the import cost. I'm like, screw it, why not?
Yeah.
It's appropriate.
Got a Rappa Prop shirt finally.
Oh, God. Sorry.
It's
Try not to
amazing.
burp in the mic again.
Yeah,
Like, we've done it 100
I
times
know,
on the
I'm
show.
sorry. I'm trying not to disintegrate the mic. We paid a lot of money for these.
These are nice mics.
Thank you. I'm glad you think so. You're the first one to see them besides us.
I know. Literally. You're the first in-person guest we're
Oh
having.
Yeah.
my! Oh yeah, you guys had Collins or
Yeah.
Well, one call-in so far with Mr. Chris Gamble.
Oh nice.
What's up?
Yeah.
Hi, hello, Chris.
Hi.
Just in case you're listening. Hey.
We never met, but hi.
Yeah, so we used to be on the Atomic Abyss with you, 10
good
to
times.
12, well, 10 to midnight.
Yeah, 10 to midnight Friday,
Every
like
Friday.
almost like clockwork unless there was a show.
Yeah.
Or I was like, I think there were a couple times during the summer I was just like, I'm not feeling it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time it was just, all right, let's do it. And then sometimes I'd do 4-hour shows.
I know if there was no one else behind
And
you.
those,
Sometimes there
were
was.
black metal Black Fridays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And usually I would have nobody before me, so it was like 4 hours of black metal. That was
Yes.
a fun time.
Yeah.
Those were fun times, and we would come on under the moniker Twins of Torment.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I did the one time I did a 2-song show.
Really?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was just me, Taylor, and I, and we did, it was Sleep's Dope Smoker, followed by Green Carnation's Light of Day, Day of Darkness.
Oh, yeah, that's like a 4-hour show.
And that
Yeah.
was each song was an like I think Sleeps was like 10 minutes over an hour. So I went a little bit later, but yeah, it was two songs over the course of 2-hour show.
Incredible. I remember when
God.
you played You Suffer.
10 times.
10
in a row.
times.
That was
For those
so
of you that
good.
don't know, You Suffer is literally like 4 seconds long.
Oh yeah, it was great. And I just kept restarting it, and restarting it, and restarting it, and restarting it, and restarting it.
10 times, and you're like,
I
we'll be
was
right back.
trying so hard not to laugh during it because after the 3rd time it got really funny,
Yeah.
and it didn't stop getting funny until
By
like,
the 7th time, you're like busting.
like the next song hits. I'm just like, oh god, my ribs.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest thing I've done on the air, but gosh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's genius, though.
Oh no, it works out too well.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Too
because
well.
I was a DJ for a little while there too.
Yep.
I did 2 shows and I was like, yeah,
You got a lot of you got a lot of listeners for those 2 shows though.
I did. I don't know why. It's like I just posted about it like 2 times. And I'm
And
like,
it's
does
just
anyone
like-
have requests? And like I got like 20 messages.
Yeah. Ed Vedder's like, oh, sell for Aeon. And it's like, oh my god, there it is. There
Yeah.
it is. That's
Yeah.
your band of the month.
And everyone's
Yep.
like, play my band. And you're like, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I did that for a while when I started out. Was like I'd just meet bands from Mass, like, oh yeah, I'll play your guys every week. And then after a while, I'm like, my playlist is literally half bands that I just like I keep playing. And it's not,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
variety, so I'm like, I'll just switch it up.
I
every now and
remember
again.
in the studio, like, the wall of, like, metal CDs
Oh,
was,
yeah.
like, ridiculous.
Yeah, though they completely revamped everything there now. Though it's all digital, and I think one of the worst things that happened was the old GM like went through the stacks in the back. Like a lot of that stuff got thrown out.
What?
But that was-
They
this-
didn't even
this-
sell it?
This was after I left, and they technically can't sell it because it's technically property of the school, but they can give it away.
That's stupid.
Because they can't make profit off it because we're a non-profit station.
You should have went in with a huge box and, like, hi,
Well,
hello.
the thing is she did it without letting the metal director at the time even know. Like she was
That's
she was just like, oh, you want to go through this and like see what we like, what you want to give away, whatever. And instead of like waiting for him to get a response, she just went ahead and did it.
What a bunch of
So
cunts.
yeah, she's a total bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah,
We
seriously.
have our podcast now.
yeah,
Yeah.
this works.
Yay!
Yeah. Now we could swear
yeah.
and do all the
It's like,
things.
fuck.
Boobies.
And boobies.
Wow, we've really branched out.
Cummies.
Oh my god. And we do play a little bit of music. Just a little bit though.
Music breaks are nice.
Yeah.
That was like one of the most benefits of like Dominic Abyss, because I could just like chill down and like we'd have fun while the music's playing, and it's still good music playing.
Yeah.
True.
People walk by and their heads would turn like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then you have like a late function, and then you get a bunch of like people, you know, moms and dads, like going to like a gala or some nonsense,
Yeah.
charity thing they're doing. You're just like, oh, cool.
Here, enjoy whatever the fuck, Rotting Christ, or whatever you're playing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, enjoy this thing you will never hear again because you're scared. You get back to your cars like, Stephen, put on the Barry Manilow. Yes, Laura, immediately.
To be fair, Barry Manilow is a queen. He's like so
Yeah,
good.
He's a good singer.
My mom just went and saw him at the casino. She's
yeah?
oh, he sounds just like the records. He's amazing. Literally, she's a huge fan.
Oh, good. Well,
So-
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I want to go see the Doobie Brothers. They're coming to the casino.
Ooh.
I want to go so bad. I don't know why. I'm having a crisis lately.
It's one of those things that you want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I've just been listening to music that I haven't listened to since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac. Why? I don't know. I love it, you know? And I'm like, man, I want to go see the Doobie Brothers. I haven't been to a show in a while, and I'm like, that's the one I want to go to.
Right? I mean,
know? Because I feel like a lot of the stuff that we talked about this before on the podcast, like a lot of the stuff that comes around now, it's like, I've seen this before.
yeah, and I mean,
know?
it depends on the band. Sometimes I'm super excited, but now, like, it depends, really. Because
Yeah.
I used to really want to see Skeleton Witch because it was, like, a really tight unit, and I'd like them with their new singer, but I don't know how he is on stage. I know he was really good with Wolfhammer,
I don't really like him.
but I'm fine with him.
Chance
Yeah.
listens to the show. So.
Oh, hi, Chance.
Hi, Chance.
Yeah, he does listen.
You're great. I love you.
Remember the time at the Webster when it was really hot?
And you almost died.
And he's like, every time?
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, it's not like we saw them with Amon Amarth and Goat Whore.
See, I missed that show by, like, a
And-
day.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was like
it was the
years
hot.
ago.
You thought the one we went to was hot.
Yeah.
That show was like twice as hot, and I had pants on.
It's always awful in the Webster. I don't know how it is
Yeah.
now. I haven't been to the Webster in years.
I know,
'cause
me
used to
either.
go to
Me
the-
either.
I used to go
I-
to the Palladium or Cherry Street, honestly.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to get those pants off. They were so stuck to me in sweat. Yeah. I was like, oh, I
I
can't.
can't remember when was the last time I did go to the Webster. Because I know Taylor and Derek went to see my girlfriend and her brother. For clarity.
Thank you for clarifying.
For the canon. They went to see Gojira when they came to the Webster.
Uh-huh.
And I think I was working that time. I just didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the last time I went.
We went and saw, it was Enforcer and Cauldron.
And then Ex Mortis opened, and I
Ex
really
Mortis.
wanted to see them because I was obsessed with them since high school.
Yeah.
So, and my ex at the time was like friends with them. So I was like, oh, you know, my ex, it's so cool. They did not give a fucking shit about me. So,
Well, I told them the story, we had told this on the podcast about breaking the dick.
Oh, yeah.
Instant
Yeah.
friends.
yeah.
Instant
That's usually how it
friends.
goes.
Yeah.
I really can't remember right now. When was the last time I went
I
to
know,
a Webster
I'm
was?
thinking
I think it was
when-
an underground show, though.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, when's the last time us collectively have gone?
Oh, geez.
Jesus
my
Christ,
God.
I couldn't even tell you.
I mean, gone, like, and come back as a group?
It might
Yeah.
have been Gorguts or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Might
yeah.
have been.
I
Because
think
then, like,
that might have
because
been
then,
the last
yeah,
time.
that might have been the last time we went as a group and came back as a group.
yeah.
Because that was 2013.
That was like the very end of 2013. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
I
that
had
was.
just gotten over like a fucking stupid flu or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was so sick.
That
Oh, I
was
thought you
such a
had
good
bronchitis.
No, that wasn't the bronchitis. That's
Oh.
I had like the flu and I had like a migraine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I took like medication like right before I left. I'm like, I got 3 hours. Let's just go. And
Yeah.
then halfway through their set, I'm like, it just starts fucking.
Oh, no.
I'm
Yeah.
like, we gotta go. I've seen them before. We're gonna leave.
Yeah.
But I remember it. I powered through it. I don't know
Oh.
how, but that was. I think that's the last
That might
time
have been
we
the last
went.
time I went as a collection.
Yeah.
As a collective, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because other than that, like we went to
Well,
some.
you brought us home from that carcass show.
I brought you home from Carcass, but I think that was earlier that year. That was in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
Or
we went with a
fall-ish.
different person.
I don't even remember.
No, wait, that was after that show. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was after it.
That was after that show because then like I was walking by and said hi to Luke. It's like, you look really familiar, man. I was like, yeah, because I saw you like 2 times in the past
Yeah.
6 months.
I know. Like
I saw you in that 4-date run you did at the Palladium, and then you guys came with Nero Di Marte to the Webster Underground and headlined to like 7 people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
But they
remember
played
that.
all of Colored Sand, so I'm just like, hell yeah.
Why not?
That was a weird tour because it was them, Origin, and Neo Diamarte, and Origin and Gorguts shared the same drummer.
Oh my god!
So he was pulling double duty on like those 2 weeks, and it was just
dude, he probably was wrecked.
oh god! After the Gorguts set, I was like, "Good job, man." He's like,
yeah. He's like, thanks. He's like, Chance. He's like, leave me alone.
he's a pile of sweat and grunts, and I'm sure he just went back to the, like 11-seater bus. Went.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I know.
that must have been the last time we went as a collective.
I know. It's been a while.
And then since then, my shows have been more sparing just because of like life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that
Same.
too. You know, and
I'm
like,
trying to go to more though because that was like the last time those are the only times I have fun.
Yeah.
I know we haven't really been in a while, just because, well, like you said, life. But
Most of the shows, like, I mean, I've been going to Cherry Street more often.
I
Just
know
'cause I like to see local
they have
bands
like
now.
better like shows for the most part.
I mean, it's not as much of a drive to the Palladium, which I don't mind, but like Palladium shows are so hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw Cradle earlier this year, it was actually
Oh yeah,
surprisingly
you did
good
go
show.
to that.
Surprisingly, a really good, really solid show. I didn't mind the openers either, but like Cradle was good, even though he was sick. He still sounded really good.
Yeah.
Danny was sick.
Yeah, he
Oh
had
my
a
God.
cold, and he still powered through it in his like
We saw
Jack
them
Skellington
like
pajamas.
Yeah.
And I think we saw them there. We saw there was another show I went to that played him that I remember. Unless it was last year. It was earlier this year. It was Dark Funeral. It was Dark Funeral
I remember
and
that.
Septic Flesh. And
See, like, I've seen all those
Antichrist.
bands. Yeah.
That's right. They were there. And
like I've seen all those bands, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go to this.
I mean, I've seen Dark Funeral, but that was also 6 years ago when they came with Morbid Angel
True.
and Grave, and I was like, I need to see them again. Like, it's been
Grave was
that,
amazing.
and they haven't toured the States since.
I know.
They just do MDF and like one-off Death
Well, they
Fests.
just played in Montreal. That fucking
Quebec
huge-
Death Fest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
I-
just tour
I know
again,
so many
man.
people that went to that, and like Immolation, like was one of the
Yeah,
bigger bands or
yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, man, like I would go to that if it wasn't in fucking Montreal.
I would go there if my passport wasn't expired.
Same.
Same.
Because now with Canada, you have to use a passport. You used to just be able to use an ID or a green card and be in.
Really?
Yeah. Now
didn't know that.
And this was like 2012 when I went for a vacation. I just went in with my green card, so it must have been like very recent. There was like, we need the passport now.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you ruined my plan. I was supposed to go to Heavy Montreal this year, and then I couldn't get my passport in time, so I actually I was out money on that.
I know.
I missed out on seeing Emperor
Oh, dude.
because they were one
Well,
of the headliners.
You didn't miss much. I mean,
they were
it's-
playing all of Anthems of the Walking at Dusk.
Still. I mean, it's
That's
Emperor
such
now.
a good record.
I know it's true, but I know I need to renew my passport.
I
The
know.
last time I used it, I was like 16.
Was that when you went to Italy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like 16.
With the bidet.
And
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one who tried the bidet.
Yeah.
Only one. I'm sorry, I'm screaming to the mic. The only one.
You're gonna do like ASMR.
Oh God. What
And
if
it's gonna be just water noises.
if I just get right on top of it? No, but
That's gonna
Yeah.
tickle the eardrums.
sorry everyone. I know I hate ASMR. It like makes my skin crawl. But
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, some
I don't
people
like-
like
Some
it.
people like the skin
yeah,
crawl.
'cause
Yes.
some people are fucked up, and I'm not like that. But yeah, when we went to Italy, I was the only one who tried the bidet. It's an experience.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would try it.
That's like all the toilets in Japan, though. They
Yeah.
all have bidets.
Yep.
They just squirt your asshole, and like you don't even get a heads
With warm
up.
water. Yep.
Yeah.
Just, here you go.
And you're like, oh, Jesus.
Just move down a little bit more, get it right up your vajay.
Merry Christmas.
We
my
have
God.
fun here.
Oh, God. Yeah, we do.
We have fun.
Jesus
As far as
Christ.
shows, I've been trying to do some more booking in Connecticut. It's such a pain in the ass because like,
I
every
know.
time I pick a date, like there's no band that I want to play can play.
I know.
Um,
Well, because a lot of bands don't really like play around here because the turnouts are always pretty shit.
I mean, last time show I booked at Cook's, they actually got a pretty decent turnout.
really?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Huh.
It just had, the lineup worked out really well, and I'm trying to get like a better idea. But I need one more band for the show I'm trying to do for December, and it's not working too well.
Oh.
It's a half fast, it's like a half hardcore / noise and half like doom / sludge show. So it's half fast, half slow. I need one more slow band. Every single other one is either like booked up too close to that date or can't play.
Yeah.
And so
Great.
any bands around the tri-state area,
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll work it out.
Whoever's listening.
Please email us at thegeminiarchives@gmail.com.
But no, like I saw, what was it, Cherry Street? I saw Narcotic Wasteland, which is Dallas's new band from Nile after he split off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, new, like he's doing that full time.
Yeah.
Because they released a record like a while ago, and that was so good. They were killer, and then like a while ago I went to see, actually a couple weeks ago I went to see, like it was like an all like female fronted metal night. And it was pretty fun. Yeah. No, it was pretty fun. Made friends. It was a good time. I was like super tired.
I made friends. I mean, that's the highlight for me.
Like I was super tired. I just finished work and band practice. I'm just like, all right, I'm going to Cherry Street.
Yeah.
And I get there. I'm trying to like make friends. And I'm just like, I am too tired. I need alcohol.
Yeah.
And then you make friends.
Yeah.
No, Cherry Street's been fun. Actually, they did a folk metal festival there not too long ago. Like a long day, like
in that place?
like folk metal / like acoustic neo folk stuff. And so they had an outside. They had the outdoor stage and the indoor stage running.
Oh shit!
Wilderun headlined it, and I made a couple friends there. I just went for Wilderun, but it was like after I think Taylor and I went to a bunch of stuff. I think it was the day we went to a picnic at like her uncle's house.
Oh,
really nice, but it was like a bunch of like old fogies.
Oh yeah,
they're like, I got my boat shoes, and we're gonna sit inside and watch the World Cup. It's like it's a beautiful weather, and there's a pool.
It's beautiful weather.
It's a beautiful weather. There was an outdoor in-ground pool and hot tub. I'm just like, Taylor and I are like, are we the only ones gonna be swimming? All right. Fogies.
Like, welcome to Connecticut, though.
And even then,
literally.
like, it was a beautiful day outside, and then it was only me and then, like, Taylor's family outside, and then maybe occasionally, like, one of the old fogies came out. I was like, oh, this is nice. Oh, it's too hot. I am baconing. Must go back to soccer. Oh. I mean, even her uncle was like, yeah, it was kind of a bust. I didn't expect them just to sit inside and watch the World Cup
kidding.
and be like...
You should have called me. I would go.
Oh, it was so fun. And then after that, like, we get home, she's like, all right, I just need to go to the bathroom and, like, breathe. I'm like, that's fine. We got to get to Cherry Street. I'm not missing Wilderun.
Yeah.
I know. Like, you don't understand. This is like one of the few bands I'll consider myself a super fan of.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. I remember, like, even how many years ago you were like, yes.
Well, it's funny enough. I think they put up a thing where, like a throwback of, like, 6 years ago was our first show at Pagan Fest. I'm like, I remember that show.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh,
mess.
yeah, we went to that show.
March 30th, 2012, I think. I know it was
That's
March.
literally the day I got my Instagram. Not even a joke.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was my first picture. It was whoever the guitarist was playing guitar.
Oh, it was a weird lineup because it was Sungwoo's band Averse. Back when they were like, it was Sung was doing vocals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Oh, my God.
Because now they have this girl, Haiti, which is really good. It's just different.
I don't keep up with anything anymore.
I know me
I'm
either.
so far gone. Like, I'm so removed. Like, the last time I went to Cherry Street was for the last Pray for Death Fest.
Right.
And it was one of those things where it's like the bands play for each other plus like 5 people.
Yeah.
You know, it was
so
just
most Cherry Street shows are.
Yeah, it was kind of shitty. But like, I went with Chris, my boyfriend, and we showed up, and it was like, who's here? And we were just like, oh, okay. But yeah, it sucks though because Ezra would put those together, and Ezra passed away.
Yeah,
so.
I realized that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but it was like all of a sudden I was like,
yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so no more Pray for Death Fest around here.
Yeah,
which
it sucks.
It was like the only like major
thing for Connecticut,
metal fest
anyways.
in Connecticut. Yeah,
I know.
So,
I mean,
well,
we'll see.
We'll see. I know. Who knows? But
yeah,
you know,
that was 6 years ago. That was what Averse. There was like some weird like proggy deathcore band called The Flooding that played, and then it was Huntress.
Wow.
Oh,
did you hear about Jill
God.
James?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Huntress played. It was them. It was
I still have a lighter from them.
I think
In a shot glass.
Ailstorm.
Yeah,
it was Huntress, Arcona, Ailstorm, and then the headliner was Turisas.
Oh yeah.
I love.
And I knew I was like
remember that.
falling asleep on the way home of that show because it was like my first time driving to the Palladium myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not myself. My friend Rob was with me, but I was like, it was sold out upstairs.
Yeah, I remember Teresa's played Rasputin, and the place almost fucking collapsed.
They didn't. That was the worst part. They didn't play that.
Really?
Day.
They played it another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't play it that time, and then like I remember because I was pissed because they played in New York the next day, and they played it.
Oh
What
yeah.
the fuck?
And then the second time I saw them with Firewind, the hitch on the trailer broke, and so they got to the Palladium like literally just as Stolen Babies finished their set.
Oh yeah.
And then like they had to cut that from the set that time, so it took me 3 times to see Teresa to see Rasputin.
Yeah.
And then of course.
I know it took us like 3 times too.
He took his sweet fucking time introducing the song, like doing the disco bit like forever. And he's like, "Oh, you guys know this song?" I'm like, "Play it. I'm tired. I want to go home. This is my 4th show in 2 weeks. I'm tired. I'm sitting through half of Korpiklani, and I'm going home. Please.
Just play the fucking song.
Just so
Basically,
angry.
yeah. Taylor and I were both like, we're done. Just play.
Oh, that was like, I remember, who did we see? I love them, Fin Troll.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
And they played my favorite song, the very last song. We had to stay literally the entire time. And I'm like, fuck it, we're just going to leave. And I remember going to the bathroom, and then I came back out, and they were playing it. And I was up front, and I moved, and then they played my favorite song. I'm like, son of a fucking bitch! But I was happy because I at least got to see it, kind of.
Yeah.
Just all the way from the back. Like,
There's tons of times like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so most of the time it's like, oh, you guys want to hear this song? It's like, yeah, but I guess I have to wait to the end of it, or like they just won't play it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like for the longest time, Suffocation would not play Abomination Reborn, except for that like Worcester Death Fest. Remember that one?
Yes.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was them like 6 feet under, Revocation, like nothing but locals.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they played Abomination Reborn. I'm like, hell yeah! And then every other time, like the other 3 or 4 times I've seen them,
Nothing.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you they're playing it on this tour because it's Frank's last.
Yeah.
Well, that was funny too because like Incantation too. Like I remember Chris telling me like he wanted to see them play Profanation live. I think I'm fucking that up, but whatever.
Yeah.
And he saw them. I don't know how many times. I think it was like 3 times. They never played
Yeah.
it. And then when we went, they played Metal Fest, and I went.
I
with
remember
them.
that show.
And I was like, all right, we'll go see Incantation and Nuclear Assault. And he's like, if they don't play Profanation, fuck this, I'm leaving. And they played it, and he fucking lost his shit. I was like, yes! He like fucking was shaking me. I'm like, what is happening?
That's like when we saw Watan.
Oh, yeah.
When I hit you guys.
Yeah, you did.
He punched me. I'm like, what the fuck did
I was
I
excited the first time. Now I'm
that's when we saw the Devil's Blood.
That was the Devil's Blood, and we
Oh.
saw In Solitude, and that's when Behemoth played their like a back
And they
tour.
spit fucking blood on me.
But
I
they
was like,
played
"That's great."
Moonspell Rights for like the first time in 20 years.
Yes.
I was like, all right, commies.
Oh,
All the
so
cummies.
many cummies.
Like I brag about that show to this day. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I got to see
remember-
Moonspell Rights.
Yeah.
Like outside of outside of like a basement in Poland in like 1990. Who cares?
yeah.
So,
That's what I was
That's
for.
what
Let
I
me
was
have
just
this.
gonna say that. That's when I was born, 1990. Who cares?
But I remember watching the Devil's Blood and just being like
yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
I was in a trance. I'm like, who is this woman? I need her in my life.
That was crazy. I did not expect that at all. And then of course they got really big, and then it's like, oh, we're done.
Sorry, I'm fucking knocking shit over. Excuse me.
If it's just the subtle, like
The subtle thumps.
Yeah.
Just making sure my phone's all the way over here. If it falls, it's gonna sound like a bomb went off. So, well, look at this thing. Just look.
As she knocks the mic.
I know as I knocked the mic over.
Oh
Fucking-
boy.
So remember when we saw Aeon for the first time and I like came in my pants?
yeah, that was.
And you think I'm joking? I
Sorry,
literally
Dad.
did.
No,
Yeah,
that
sorry,
happened.
Dad.
That happened.
And Niall too. Literally.
The number of times I've seen Niall.
Oh my
I
god.
think last time I saw them with Dallas. No, I was towards the back because I was like one of the Summer Slaughters. But it was like a metal fest that Taylor, Derek, and I went to. I think it was like 2014. And of course, I'm like up front, and Dallas like, oh, it's a fan favorite song. Off of it was Annihilation of the Wicked. I'm just like, I jump off of Taylor's shoulder. I'm like, lash to the slave stick, and it's like that one moment. He's like, he points and it's like, lash to the slave stick. I'm just like, cut this. The first time seeing that, I was like, what?
And someone like
have I
wipes
been
their face
missing?
and they're like, what the
Ooh,
fuck was that?
I just saw lightning. Bitch.
There's the thunder.
Ooh, I wonder if the mics picked that up.
Ooh.
Might have.
Jesus
And
Christ.
that's a car driving like, I don't care about living. No, Niall, I still consistently say like Niall's the one band I can see live and be like, you know what, I want to play music again.
yeah.
But it's weird.
Oh, because the
I haven't
musicianship in that band is amazing.
I haven't seen them now with Dallas gone. Because
Yeah.
since Dallas is out, it's like a totally
Well,
different
that's like,
sound.
I haven't seen Skeleton Witch without Chance because it's not the same.
I've heard it and I like what I hear,
I don't really care
but
for it.
I don't.
I like
know-
if they got a different vocalist, I would like it more.
the problem with is like Chance was so like tied into that band as far as the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get the guy from Wolfhammer who's not a bad vocalist in his own right, and again I like him,
Yeah.
but anytime I hear Skeleton Witch, I'm just like Chance.
Yeah.
You know, what I
Yeah.
mean? Beyond the
Me too.
Permafrost. Did.
I literally would do that in the car all the time.
What was it? We were going back from. That was when we were coming back from Destruction. I did that.
I think so.
It was,
Wow,
either coming
it's
back
thundering.
it was either coming back from Destruction or coming back from Summer Slaughter 2013, where we saw
Yeah.
Aeon. We were like, do.
Oh my god, just loud. And then I had to
Whole
fucking do like the fucking like guitar solos and like every fucking part.
Every
like,
little part you could, just like.
and like arms out the fucking. That's like when we went and saw Destruction
Oh.
and
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Megan.
Why thank me?
Because it was you the reason we went. Remember that semester of hell?
Oh yeah. That's right. And I was like, I want to go to this.
You managed to ace everything, though. Like, that was super impressive. And I'm like, we need to go. Because it was Destruction, Vital Remains, Warbringer,
Yeah.
and Candy Striper Death Orgy.
Yes. Oh, that fucking.
And like we went and
cold.
like Vital. That was when Scott Wiley no-showed the second show in a row.
Yeah, and Brian. That was
And
the
then
first time.
that was the
filled in.
first time we saw Brian fill in, and then like he's
Yeah.
just been with the band since.
Mm-hmm.
And Destruction was like, what have I been missing?
Yeah.
That was just the most insane.
Oh my gosh.
They were
So-
really good live.
That was
Oh,
such
God.
a good day.
I don't like them as people, but I love them live.
Shamir seems like very son of a bitch.
Oh fuck. Oh, it wasn't me this time.
I dropped my
Yay.
finagly thingy on the floor and it made
Finagly
make a thumpy thing.
He's talking about his dick.
But like Shamir, he seems like he'd be kind of like a jerk in
Yeah.
interviews and like on stage. Because remember the second time we saw them, the monitors were too loud and they flipped a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like from what I've heard as like one-on-one, but like talking to fans, he's super chill.
Yeah.
He just comes off as like really dickish in the media. It's like Dark Funeral.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a bunch of elitist dicks, and I interviewed Lord Armin, and he was like the most chill guy. We talked about guitars for a solid 5 minutes before the interview started.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like they were really nice to me. Like when I talked to them for all of 5 minutes, but like I've heard some horror stories with them.
I mean,
like,
it-
from bands, like other bands.
I mean,
that
it
played
depends.
with
Like if you're touring with them, like some people are tough. Like I think,
Yeah.
I think I heard a story that from Black Crown Initiate, I think they were touring with Septic Flesh or some other like bigger death metal band. Like they wouldn't let them like wash their clothes.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Or was it Flesh God? One of the two.
Yeah.
I know that Flesh God, I guess, didn't wash their stage clothes.
Ew.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
they
like-
fucking reeked. You could smell them from the front row.
The pasta.
Yeah.
Remember the Flesh God Apocalypse brand pasta?
Oh yes.
They released their own spaghetti.
That's right.
It was like
Holy
2013.
shit.
I think it's like for Labyrinth, the Lat Tour cycle.
Oh my.
Isn't
God.
it appropriate that it's literally a thunderstorm outside right now?
Yes.
The gods are pissed. Someone's pissed.
Ah man, music's been like that was the center point for like us. really.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Like,
Well-
I saw you guys at the Rotting Christ show at the Webster. You were
Yeah.
on the opposite wall near the bar
Yeah.
with your phones, and I'm just like, Watain. Nice.
Yeah.
Because that was a last minute thing for me, and I had to leave like halfway through Rotting Christ set. I was pissed. But I got to see Melahash and fucking Letrous Nocturne
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what we wanted
yeah.
to go
and
see in the
Hate
first place.
and Abigail Williams, and they got their set cut.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember.
And then when I
that.
saw Abigail with Mayhem the
Mm-hmm.
first time, they got their set cut again. And I was talking to Ken about it. I was like, dude, the fuck?
I
He's
know.
like, yeah, it happens to us. I don't know why. I'm just like, it's gay.
We'll get it together.
Yeah. But, and then like,
yeah, that's when we met. Well,
that was like when we knew we existed. And
Yeah.
then fucking.
it was Opeth and Catatonia.
No, before that, it was Vampire Freaks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was one of our episodes.
That
We went and
was-
read our old VF profiles.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't remember the password to mine because I desperately want to delete it. I
Yeah,
want to delete that whole thing from the existence.
same. Honestly,
I wrote it when I was like 19. I'm just like, this is the biggest regret. Of
I
my
know.
life.
I was so fucking full of myself. I'm like, who's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
fucking talk to me?
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
What did you say in yours? You were like, oh no, it was me. I was
Yeah.
like, if you're stupid, don't talk to me or something to that effect. And I'm like, what? was
That's
wrong
basically
with
that
me?
website in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I need to
Love
delete
me.
mine so bad, but yeah, we met at like some dumb like basically metal forum
Yeah.
that was just full of drama and retardation. We met some
Oh,
cool
yeah.
people though.
Yeah.
Randy's cool.
Wow.
You guys have issues.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
it isn't pertaining to the hotel room, or is it like?
No,
Oh,
this
oh
is
boy.
something else. But
Oops.
yeah,
Dirty laundry. Look at the skid marks on those panties.
Sorry, we ain't gonna bring that dirty laundry
Gotcha.
here.
Yeah.
But then we met like there was that guy. I don't remember I don't know if his actual name is his Facebook name, but you know, like the Ukrainian dude who lives in Mexico.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. Him.
oh yeah.
He was cool, and then like that thing fell apart.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah, it was horrible.
But yeah,
Like,
then we first met when we went to Spirit Halloween store.
yeah, that's the first time we hung out.
Yep, first time we hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
oh,
saw
yeah.
the sperm costume, the Cummies
Sperm
costume.
the Cummies costume. Yes.
Yeah. It's like
And-
literally like a sperm, and then you put your head through like
Yep.
the center of it. It's like ridiculous.
remember
We got to see Open the Catatonia together, and like
Yeah.
from there it's just
Oh,
been,
yeah.
like shenanigans.
And like every weekend we hung out.
Oh god, yeah. Let's start it with New Year's for reals, because like I got
Yeah.
dumped
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks before,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and then I'm just like, well, I have no New Year's plans. What you guys doing? Oh, nothing. can I come over? Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
And then it was
And then we went on fucking chat
it was
roulette.
Shenanigans and chat roulette. And
Oh yeah, and like there was like dudes from Russia like saying stuff to us.
Dick, guy from Russia implying we're having a threesome. Dicks.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what is that? I'm like, Megan, hit next. It's gonna be a penis. Oh, what is it? And then sure enough, it's a dick. And it's like, oh dear. Click.
I literally was like, no wait, I want to see this, and I'm like, I regret everything.
Yeah.
I regret this.
90% penis. Just
Oh yeah, it was
Too much
all
penis.
dicks. I'm like, I remember. Oh no, that wasn't with you. That was someone else. Lauren, you stuck your cleavage out, and someone thought it was an ass.
No, that was with you.
Was
Do you
that
remember
with
that? Yeah.
oh my god, we went through so many. That was a long night because I think I went home at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I felt bad because your dad was passed out in the chair and downstairs. I'm like,
Oh.
were you being too loud?
He's fine. He can sleep through this shit. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. But no, I know. Like, oh my god, that was like a part of our lives.
Yeah,
for
that was a
while.
big one. And
Oh my
then just from
gosh.
there, it was like almost every week.
yeah. Like literally, and it was just like sometimes play video games. You would play Half-Life.
Oh, the Silent
I
Hill.
still have your
the
fucking
Half-Life Shenanigans.
Yeah, I still have your orange box, and I feel bad.
Oh, it's fine. You can keep it.
Okay.
I
Thank you. 6 years later.
I mean, now I have a fucking actual
well,
PC.
I think I said you guys
so-
could have kept it like a while ago because I'm like,
Yeah, and then you bought me Portal too because you worked at GameStop.
Because you're a
I
wonderful human.
actually had to like call around. It was hard to find that.
Yeah,
At the time.
I mean, it was sold out.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
Everything Portal I've gotten, Lauren, it's like I've had to go through like 70 hoops.
Did
to
you
get
see
it.
my Portal gun? It's over there.
I did see the post of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the.
It came in a jacked fucking box,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I bought it
Yeah.
from some bitch in Jersey, and she's like, "Oh, it's in perfect condition," and I'm like, "Bitch, look at the box," and it was covered in dust and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Dust
"Bitch."
gummies.
dust gummies.
Oh God.
Instead of dust bunnies, it's
I'm like,
dust gummies.
hold on, you want to touch this dirt, Jersey dirt or whatever the fuck's on it? It's so gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All the syphilis and SARS and who the fuck knows.
No, it's been a fun Shenanigans.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah.
many.
It was
Lots.
like a full year, just like every
Oh
weekend.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Good times.
It was good times. We had one bad time, but we managed to push
Yeah.
through it.
I mean,
We're good now.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
when you
Made us-
hang out with someone so much,
it made us stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh.
We're good now.
Yeah,
I
that's all that
haven't
matters.
seen- I know this
Yeah.
is the first time we've seen you in like 2 years.
Yeah. I
For
feel
me,
bad.
it's 3 years because last time you saw Meg, I was in California.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's
it
right.
was-
Took you out to dinner for your birthday.
Yay.
Yeah.
I know because I was sad and alone, and I'm like, please.
Yeah,
give me
yeah, of
company.
course. Of course.
Yeah.
I know. It was like right after my boyfriend passed, so it was like 2 months after. And Lauren
Yeah.
left for California,
well, I had a ticket already. What
I
was I
know.
gonna do?
which he paid for,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah. Chris
Oh, as long
paid
as
for
you
that
didn't pay
ticket.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
mean, I thought meant the other guy paid for it.
No.
oh my. Ex,
Then again,
no.
come to think of it, he wouldn't do that.
No, but he did pay for us to go to the Venetian in Vegas. So I mean, after
Consolation
giving me a
prize.
hard fucking time about it, but I mean that's a different story.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck
keep
that guy.
Keep those poopy panties out of here.
Yeah. No more dirty laundry that just needs to.
Pile up on the floor.
Yeah. But my floor's clean now.
It is clean. I'm very proud.
I know.
Nick knows us as people, so like sometimes we come over and just be a fucking mess.
Yeah.
So,
Oh god, remember we went to see Clutch
Oh.
at Toad's place?
Yes. No, the
Oh.
one show we always talk about though was when you interviewed Alex Webster and then Ross and Bob of Immolation.
Oh, that was so awesome.
that was
was
the best show besides Destruction I think I've ever
Besides,
been to.
like the show was super tight because you had Magruder Grind, you had Immolation, you had Napalm Death and Cannibal doing like nothing but like mostly deep cuts off of like,
Yeah.
throughout the whole
Yeah.
25-year career up that point. That 30 years this year.
Oh my god. Wow, it's really been a long time.
Yeah. But like
jeez.
I was that day was kind of worrying because I had all my questions tailored for Alex because he was there from the beginning.
Yeah.
And he got this like, oh yeah, my uncle's actually visiting. I'm just like, fuck.
You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
it's gonna be someone else.
No, it was his dad.
Was this his dad? I thought
Yeah,
it was,
it was
like
his
an
dad.
I
uncle.
remember we met his dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Paul's dad was there too.
And then he was like, oh well, I think Pat's available. I'm like, these questions aren't for Pat.
yeah.
I'm just like, I have to literally cut like my timeline thing in half and just finagle some shit.
Yeah.
But his dad was nice enough to be like, no, you can go ahead. And I mean, it was half-hour interview.
Yeah.
Dead up, but it was great.
Do you still have that recording?
I probably yeah.
Oh
my
my God.
my hand recorder, like the batteries died in it, but I think it keeps everything.
Oh my god,
Almost.
like it was literally like death metal story time. Like there was a recorder in the middle of a table,
It was just great.
Backstage at Toads.
and it's
Yep.
just us, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, just like
With
"Let's
Alex
tell us
Webster.
more."
He was super nice, like really,
Yeah.
really, really cool. Took pictures and everything. And then
Oh, yeah.
afterwards
Yeah.
we're like, oh yeah. They had to wait a bit for Bob and Ross, but that was cool. And then we had the break in the middle with the interview with Ross and Bob. because I think Ross had a phone call, or one of them had a phone call, and we started showing each other pictures of our cats.
I think it was Bob, because I remember talking to Ross and like,
Yep.
he's like, oh, look at my fucking cats, and like, they accent.
All we're doing is showing each other pictures of cats, and Bob's like, sorry about that. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. And then we got right back
show
into
each other our pussies. It's fine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was such a good time.
That was a long day, but it was great, especially because like New Haven sucks.
No, the worst part for me is actually after that.
Really?
Because I got home late. I had to take like it was a weird detour through like the bad part of New Haven to get to the highway because they were doing work on the ramp. And then I got home, and I could barely sleep because one, like my nose is messing with me. Because I remember I used to take those drops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been clean for like years now from those things, thankfully.
Oh thank God.
But like those were killing me, and so I couldn't sleep without them. I got about 4 hours of sleep, and then I had to get up and I had to go to New York. Because it was the What's and Wild Hunt listening party.
I forgot.
And I had to interview Eric that same night.
Oh my God.
And so I get up like maybe 5-6 hours later, drive my ass back to New Haven.
Oh my God.
Leave my car at the train station, get a train ticket, like.
Should have just stayed there.
And I really should have, but I had
just
nowhere to
slept
stay.
in your car.
Yeah, and get mugged.
I know. No, don't do that.
And then I had to, drive all the way down to New Haven. Take the train down to New York City. Find another. I think I took a cab actually to Brooklyn, which is a big mistake. I should have, taken a metro, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to work that system.
I know it's really complicated.
I was so exhausted trying to like sit there and like respectfully listen to the new record, and then I had to interview Eric later that night, and I was like, I'm falling asleep at the bar.
Yeah.
I got some water, and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh no.
The interview had like one awkward moment, but I managed to recuperate from it, and I was trying to make more friends.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of decent number of industry people there, and I'm just like, I'm tired and awkward, and I'm not legal age to drink, even though they kept serving me drinks at Duff's. And I'm like, I appreciate it, but I don't want to break the law, and I don't want to get you guys in trouble.
Yeah.
That was a rough day.
And
then after that, I went home like briefly, went to Taylor's house, and then passed out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were like coma mode.
Yeah.
Oh dude, that was me after Destruction because that whole day was so fucking long. And I remember
was this the one I was here for or
no, yeah. The one we all went to.
The Destruction, because we did go. We saw them at the Palladium. But
I was in California too.
That was Truck Fest 2013 on the way back.
Yeah, Taylor was freaking out. She's like, I'm like, is it truck mating season? What the fuck?
It was like around that time when all the truck drivers are out because
there's
no one on the road. So it's just,
we were like sandwiched. There was one in front, like two on the side. I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we were pinned.
And I remember I was alone at the bar. Because, like, you guys were up front, and I'm alone at the bar. I got hit on. I'm like, somebody help me. And I found the guy Widow played that night.
Oh, yeah.
And they were great. And I'm friends with the guy Chris
Yep,
Widow.
Yep, me too. It was Widow and Chris Yoon that played that show.
I remember he, saved me.
Nice.
He was, came in, he was, talking to me, and he's like, all right, I'm going outside. I'm like, I'm coming with you. And I'm like, I walked out with him. I'm like, sorry, that guy was fucking hitting on me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was fun. I know, I wish you came for that.
That was a fun show.
I know, I was in California.
It's all right.
I was at Disneyland that day, actually.
Oh, I was at he was an annoying masshole kid. Not
Oh, God, I hope he doesn't listen to this.
No, I deleted him off Facebook. We're fine.
Okay.
But there was some other kid. He was underage. He was a high schooler, elitist. You know what I mean? So it was he was the kind of kid who sat on Metal Archives in the forums.
Oh, yeah.
He seemed like that kind of kid.
Yeah.
And then I think one of the bands, Christian, threw a beer out into the crowd, and he grabbed it and took a sip, and he was underage. Immediately got kicked out. Immediately.
Oh, I remember
that. Palladium staff don't fuck around when it comes to some things like that. So
the second you put your phone up, they literally question you. You taking a video? No. I'm taking a fucking picture.
They flash the flashlight right in the
your
lens.
fucking retinas. And I'm like, get out of here.
Sometimes they don't, though. It's weird. They do it a lot for a lot of the main stage and the downstairs shows, and some of the upstairs ones they're kind of whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it. We're just going to turn our backs.
It's they're mostly locals. I don't care.
Yeah, unless you're friends with the staff. We were friends with half the staff.
They're all gone now.
They are? I haven't been in so long.
When I went there, because I went last weekend.
Yeah.
Or was it 2 weeks ago now?
Don't make me just sip my tea.
I don't even remember what it was. No, it was 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went, I'm like, I don't recognize anyone except for one of you.
Wow.
As far as staff, unless other than the main bookers, and then the couple head security, the pat down crew is totally different from when we used to go all the time.
Wow.
So it's I don't even have anyone I can be like, hi buddy.
Yeah.
I don't even see Empty Pockets guy.
Oh yeah, empty your pockets.
Oh my god.
The bald dude, empty your pockets.
Walking
Every
up and
time.
down that long ass line.
I mean, it was a good idea because everyone they help
Yeah.
things get smooth.
Yeah.
But
God.
Forgot about
they
him.
have screens now.
What?
So they have they do what the Gramercy Theater in New York does. Is they have like a bunch of LCD screens around, like advertising other shows, and then when downstairs like headliners are on, they'll show the show like a live feed of it
That's
on screens, like
fucking
around
crazy.
at the bar, like
Wow.
upstairs in the lobby. It's cool though. It's nice.
Dude, I am so out of touch.
Okay, they have these fucking screens, but please tell me that they fixed the bathroom doors. Cause like
They did remodel the bathrooms. I haven't checked the girls, but like definitely the bathrooms are better.
Girls' bathroom ain't gonna
Alright.
have shit done to it.
No, they fixed the men's bathroom too. That was part of that big like $1 million remodel thing.
Oh,
There's,
okay.
like, bathrooms,
thank God.
there's bathrooms and sound. I think
Because
mostly.
there's literally, like, in the girls' bathroom, there was one stall with, like, no door. Like,
Yeah.
nothing. And you
Yeah.
had to, like, find a friend and be like, here, can you spider in front of the fucking
Yeah.
door?
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, they did do a lot of like good for the remodeling. I mean, some of the painting and the murals around are kind of like whatever.
yeah,
It's a nice touch, but like the sound definitely is a bit better, and I'd say the bathrooms have been fixed mostly as far as the men's side.
Thank
Well,
God.
that's good.
'Cause-
Although I found it weird that the upstairs bathrooms were always better and nicer than the downstairs.
Yeah, why is that?
I know.
I don't even know.
Maybe less shows upstairs,
Oh, maybe.
or like less douchey
Yeah.
crowds upstairs.
Less drunk destruction to it. Who
Remember
knows?
when I got stuck in the bathroom stall?
Yes.
That's awful.
I got stuck.
That's
And
awful.
I had to bang on the door. And of course, it's fucking loud up there. I'm like, no one can hear me. I'm like, I'm stuck. And I didn't have my phone. I gave it to Laura, and I'm like, hold on, I'm just running the bathroom. So I'm banging on this fucking door, and finally someone rescued me.
Jeez.
I was like, I'm fucking stuck in here. And someone's like, which one? I'm like, this one. I like wave my hands up, and she's like, I got you. She
She
like,
kind
had
of
to-
just looked down to the floor. I was like, where are the feet?
I know.
Yeah.
Like the door was like, it was like stuck. I don't know
Oh,
what
man.
happened, but like she had to yank it open and like practically broke it off the hinge. I'm
Oh, at
like,
least you got out.
I was like, thank you. I know, I'm here.
Yeah,
I
right.
got out.
Yeah. Imagine if you were still in that
I'm
bathroom.
still in the
Oh.
bathroom.
Yeah, that place has had its ups and downs.
Yeah.
I don't mind it though.
I know.
It's like it's like a shitty place that you like.
Yeah.
It's like a dive bar, you know. You just go there. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's not the best, but it's nice.
It's like second home for a long time.
Yeah. Oh god, all of 2012 to like 2014, man.
Yeah.
A show a month at least.
I know.
There was
Me,
that.
sometimes two.
There was those 2 weeks. Taylor and I went to 4 shows in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
It was I
I
think
know.
I can't remember.
Now,
Fuck.
Yeah.
I've done some crazy shit like that. I don't remember what show it was, but I remember we left and then I got a call. I was still on call when I was like a mortician, and they were like, we need you to come in. I'm like, oh, like I was so beat, and I'm like, you need me to come in now? They're like, yes, now. And I had to get dropped off. It was just in Plainville, but I had to get dropped off.
Right.
And I worked for like 3 hours, and then I went to class at 9 o'clock.
That's what my guitar player does actually.
Yeah, I know.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
God.
It makes practice like really hard because there was one point actually we were supposed to practice like back in August, and we just loaded the drummer in, and he goes, "Oh, I gotta go to work. I gotta go pick up a body."
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like he's on call to pick
The
up.
dead don't give a shit that you have things to do.
See, the thing is, and it's great because he used to work for like the state, doing the body pickup. So that's where you get like the questionable deaths.
Oh, yeah.
He gets the suicides and the
Oh,
drug.
I've had
the
to
drug
go on a couple of
overdoses,
those.
like the
Ugh.
heroin overdoses in Meriden
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But now he's at a funeral home where it's literally just like old people pass away peacefully.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
I know. I remember we had to do that once. It was like a guy who weighed like 400 pounds.
Oh no!
And I'm just like, help. I'm like, I can't do this. And then we had to embalm him. It took forever.
Yeah, he has some good stories about like some of the bodies he has to deal with. Like I guess there was one dude in Meriden, but he said he felt bad because his partner did most of the work.
Yeah.
But I guess like someone died while making food and left the water running, and so they were like a week in like an inch of water in their kitchen.
Oh, that's got to be bad.
Before and I guess when they
Ooh,
got
that's
there,
got to be bad for the body.
when they got they got there, like the
just-
coroner and the coroner cops were like, yeah, that's it. You're all set, guys. It's all yours. There's
Yeah.
outside like you guys can handle it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, it's
That's okay.
it's not easy to embalm a body that has that much water in it.
I'm sure he'd have some good stories.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
oh
too
my
many.
God.
I told him about the dick breaking. He's like, yeah, I haven't had to deal with that yet. So
well,
you got one
He's
up on
lucky.
him.
I quit 2 weeks later, so. But
That's not an easy thing at all.
Yeah.
it's terrible. Like, I remember, and especially because I was doing around this time, like when I'd be going out and doing all kinds of shit. And I just remember there was like I had to like work with like people because I was still in school, and I don't like working with people. I don't work well with others.
Because in the field you're mostly on your own, right?
Yeah,
you might have like one person helping you.
That's why I loved like when I would go with my former boss, who I won't name. I would go with him like from class, and he would go sit on the phone and talk to people, like important people, and he'd be like, "You do all this shit."
Yeah.
He's like, "You got this. You know what you're doing. Just do your shit."
Yeah.
So.
Because that's usually what it's like, from my understanding. Is like usually either alone or there's like maybe one person helping you.
Yeah, pretty much.
With the prepping.
Well, now you have to do everything as the magician. Now it's like, oh, you have to know the business side. You got to know this side. You got to talk to OSHA. You got to do all this shit.
Yeah, because my buddy's a funeral director.
Yeah.
So he's like, he does, that plus like the services and everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, it
was funny because
horrible.
there was one time he went and he had to work and he forgot he had to wake until he like looked at his phone and was like, oh snap. Oops.
Oh no!
Oh no! He like shows up late. He's like, sorry.
No. I mean, we practice actually. Like, that warehouse that's like literally down the road.
Yeah.
That's where we practice.
Oh really?
And so I don't remember the name of the funeral home in Bristol he's at, but it's like not too far.
Oh,
I think it starts with an F.
Funks.
Yes, that's where he's a.
Oh, we go near Funks all the time.
Didn't we just go there?
We drove past it.
Oh, well.
We just stopped by. Hi.
Hi, just popping in. How are you? Not my time yet. I'll see you at some point. Thanks.
But no, he's liking it. He's liking it.
Yeah. You have to be a certain kind of person, because I was way too like sensitive to like do some. I was like too emotional. Like I remember one time I had to like go in and it was like a kid.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just
that's the make or break kind of thing. It's like, it's one thing if it's like a drug addict or someone who was old and lived a long life. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's a 7-year-old.
Yeah, she was like 7 or 8 or something. Oof. She had like cancer. It was horrible. And I'm sitting there.
Well, that's even worse because it's cancer.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there and like my eyes are like welling up, and my boss like, "You're okay?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm like, "I'm fine. Just give me a minute."
Just a kid. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing yet. I'm like, look at how tight your arteries are. I can't. It was so bad. I'm like sitting there like crying, and he's like, "Megan, it's fine. I know it's your first one, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yes." Just leave me alone. But no, the worst was when after the Sandy Hook shootings happened, all the bodies had to be taken to Yukon, which is where I was. Well, I just gave it away, and. I didn't say it in the last episode, but that's where I was. And they needed help.
Oh, no.
And I said, there is just no way I can go in there with all those freaking bodies.
Yeah, that's rough. That'd be super rough.
Yeah. So.
That would have fucked me up for 3 years.
I couldn't even watch it on the news. Me and Lauren sat there with a box of tissues in between us, just taking turns.
Well, because it's personal for us, because the last thing to happen in Sandy Hook, my cousin got shot there in 1999, 98, something. Yeah. And it was like a gang fight. And it was so bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Nothing has happened in Sandy Hook since my cousin, Jason Gowdy is his name, passed away. Oof. So, yeah, rough. I mean, didn't mean to bring the show down, but that's what happened.
But anyway, so funeral services is fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Funeral director, I mean, it's, he makes decent amount, and he likes what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's just whatever. It just makes scheduling with the band a bit wonky. Because like he's on call like every other weekend, I think, and like certain other days during the week, and so we'll basically practice and be like, let's just hope he doesn't get called in, and if he does get called in, we'll work around it.
Yeah, I know. It like that's why I couldn't like date anyone for a while. It like fucks with your whole life, It's like I can't commit because
he manages to hold on to his girlfriend though. It works out for him, but that's kind of like just because he's the person. I guess the person he's a good person for that.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm like I can't do things like that. It's like I'm too focused on this. I don't want to neglect someone else. Because it did happen. Like I did date someone while I was doing that, and it ended bad. I forgot I had a boyfriend at one point.
Oh yeah,
I was like, whoops. I was like, hey.
Well, hey, at least it ended early and you didn't get cheated on. Yeah. I'm still not bitter, by the way.
I mean, how long did it go on too? So like, how long you guys were dating, anyways?
And it wasn't just that one person, by the way.
I believe it.
Yeah, it was more. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, we haven't caught up on this in a while, so
we're doing it here.
It's been a while.
I mean, it's been 3 years.
Many poop stained panties.
Too many.
Just waving. Spreading the wealth.
Spreading the smelly wealth.
Lord, please.
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
man.
I know.
It's just been...
But we have some funny stories, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just have to bring up Esperanza. I have to.
Do it. Do
I
it.
have to.
Oh
Do
my
it.
gosh.
Do it. Bring her up. Bring her back from the grave.
Oh my gosh.
So we went to we rented a house in Narragansett like during the summers, and Nick came with us one year, and
After I got lost on the way like twice, because I drove by, I'm like, there's no sign for the street. And your dad
I know
would come
there's
out.
literally no sign.
Dad had to come back, hello.
I was like, Dad, go stand on the lawn.
Oh, my dad doesn't give a shit.
It worked. I got
He'll
there
sit
safe.
on the porch and just wave to people. He's that kind of person.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so we got this house, and we were sitting on the beach or whatever. It's like right near the beach, and you hear it over the intercom, like someone got lost.
Yeah,
Because
it was
this
like a
child-
small child.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a state beach, so they have that shit. And yeah, it was like a child. It was like 4 children that day got lost or separated from their
Yeah.
parents.
I'm like, what is going on here?
It fucking. I can't.
So Nick was going on about like the parents of the children, like who they would be. I can't do. You got to do it.
Oh god, it was like, oh man, how did I go? So that's right. They get the notice thing. I think like the third time they call out for this one girl, and I get
It was a Spanish girl.
it was a Spanish girl, and the third time I realized the scenario is I was like, oh, it's a grandma in like the red one piece, and she finally understood. Like someone translates for her like. What the message said, she goes, Dios mío, and she's running down the beach slow motion like Esperanza.
Lauren's gonna fall out of her chair.
Meanwhile, this is there you get the father and his brother in the water like, I thought you were watching her. I thought she was with you. But just the image of this woman in a red onesie. You know, like you're very stereotypical, like Hispanic grandmother,
With the deep V in the back.
deep V in the back, running full tilt along the water, going Esperanza.
Oh,
So Nick is saying this to where they're with our parents too, to us and our parents. My mom is beside herself.
Oh, she's losing.
she
it.
was crying.
She tells everyone about that.
Oh, I almost
Everyone.
just cried from laughter.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
my audio spike is insane.
It's all right. I'll fix it in post.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god, it was such a great moment.
Oh, I'm now warm from laughing at that.
God, we still laugh about that.
Oh,
That was a good one. And
that was
I
a
think,
good weekend.
Well, because there were 2 other kids, but like they got found way faster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
because they
little
were, like-
Benny. Did anyone see Ben? And they found him.
Exactly, because it was like the last one the joke was like, oh, it's a white kid. And no mom was gonna let like a white kid off the leash.
Yeah.
I know.
Slightly
God.
racially charged, but only in good fun.
Yes.
People.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Don't
Hence
come
the
for
laughter.
us.
Don't-
Did you just hit your boob?
Did I?
I don't know. It looked like you hit your boob.
Why did I question if I would know? No, I didn't hit my boob.
Can I just tell you, I found candy in my desk the other day, and it's the happiest I have been in a long time.
I've had that.
Yeah.
I've had moments where like I'll have like a jacket from like the fall, and I'll check it out, and I'll get into next fall. I'm like, oh, there's gum in here.
Yeah.
You're like, it's
Or,
so
or like
good.
there's an extra $1. Fuck yeah.
Oh my gosh, one time I found $20 in a pocket. I was like, I'm fucking rich. I'm gonna go buy lottery.
No, because my friend Tim sent me and Lauren some candies. Tim, we love you.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
they're like those caramel things, like those chewy caramels. And I'm like, I put a handful on my desk for the hanger. And, I'm like, okay, I'll put them to the side. And I thought I ran out. That's how hangry I get.
Yeah.
I ran out of them in like a week. I'm like,
But I had 2 more.
yeah. And Lauren's
And you like stole them. You're like, sorry. You've been terminated and compromised.
You've been terminated and compromised.
no, you gave them to me.
Kind of.
Well, I did take them.
Yes.
But
I took them, and then you said, no, you're fine. You can have them. I don't care. Okay, thanks.
yeah, she did that passive aggressive. Like, no, I wasn't going to eat those. It's fine.
I mean, it's fine.
But,
Water under the bridge.
Yes.
no, so I found them in my desk. It was one like hidden. It was like hidden underneath something, and I'm like, sweet Jesus, I'm so happy.
Sweet niblets alive.
Sweet nipples.
Sorry, do
I
I
was
keep
so-
hitting? Is this your foot?
That's me.
Okay.
Was this you?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Laura and I are playing footsies right now.
I was like, trying to stretch my foot out. I'm like, what am I hitting?
Well, I can't move back. I'm
Here,
far.
I'll go over here.
Do I sound far away? Because I am.
Yeah,
you're
definitely probably do.
Okay, I'm back.
No, it picked
Yeah.
it up. You're fine. Anyway.
Thanks. My face hurts from laughing.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's a good thing though.
I
I know.
Good.
I feel like Barbie at the end of Toy Story 2. Where, have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
In the credits where she's like, you know, smiling and guiding the people out, and she's like exhausted,
She's
rubbing
like,
her
"Are you
face.
gone? Can I stop now?"
We've had so many times where just like its face has been in pain.
Oh, like the time you were playing Silent Hill,
And I got jump
and
scared.
you scared the shit out of Megan. You like, I still have that on video.
She does. She still has it.
You were laughing for like 20 minutes.
Because
It was such a violent reaction. I was like, ah!
well, it's because you were in the middle of the bed, like I was on the edge, and like I grabbed your knee, and you act as if you were falling off.
Yeah,
Well, because I didn't know if you were pulling me. I didn't know what was happening. I was like,
It was just so. Oh god, I wasn't expecting that reaction at all.
I wasn't expecting it either. We
still
were both
have you
surprised.
dying on video.
Oh, there was that. There was one other time I was dying at like the dumbest joke or like something really like that wasn't supposed to be funny, but was really funny.
What, build me a buttercup?
No, that got you really good. Though.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
No, it was something that I think I was the only one who was losing it over it, and then you guys were laughing because I took it too far.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't remember what it was.
I
for
don't
the life
know.
of me.
Oh, God. We'll remember it at some
Because
point.
I'm pretty sure it was in this room,
Yeah.
and I was like losing my mind out in the bed. And you're like, "Are you okay?"
Oh, it was Ned
No.
Flanders. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned that. You mentioned Ned Flanders in like the weird in some
It was that
context.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you were dying.
And I don't know why. I just lost it.
You were you were like a wheezing. You were laughing so
I don't know why. At one point, I was just like, "Oh no!"
Oh my God, I remember that.
Not nearly as funny as I can't mention that incident.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
Oh, the
of.
Hulk? Oh no, we can
that
talk
incident,
about
the
it.
Hulk incident.
All right, Dad, don't listen from here for like another minute and a half.
A minute and a half, probably to like the end of the podcast.
So I have this glow in the dark vibrator, and I name him the Hulk
Because he's
because he's green and big, and penetrates that pussy. But one time Nick came over, and fucking, it was like, and I don't know how it got in the middle of my floor. This is when my room was a disaster.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was in the middle of my floor, literally. I don't even know what we were talking about.
I was going to say something, and I looked down,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "What is that?" And then it registers in my head what it is, and I'm trying to think of how to process it.
Yeah.
So like, and you go, "What? That's a penis."
Yeah, it's just straight up.
And
I
you
was
look
like,
and you go, "Oh my god!" Thrown to the back, and you just sit there, and we're losing it. And Megan was out of the room, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Megan
it was
wasn't here
like
for
the
this.
10 seconds I left.
She
For
comes
Oh, I
back-
threw it under my bed.
She comes back in and goes, "What's going on?" And we're dying. She goes, "I'm gonna leave, and we're gonna try this
Oh
again."
yeah,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna try this again.
Close the door and come back. "Hi guys."
You were still fucking laughing.
Oh,
I'm like,
gee
what did you
Lord.
do?
Oh,
I was like, that was the closest thing I've ever gotten to actually almost throwing up laughing.
That
Not
was
so
me.
much because of what happened, but like the reaction and your embarrassment. Because I could
My
imagine.
God.
I know exactly how red your face was because we've all been there. But that was just like,
yeah, I don't think I could have
Whoa.
been any more red than there. Oh,
Dude, that was me last night. Lauren
by the way,
said-
he's tucked away and he's fine.
I'm sure he's fine.
Just an update for anyone who gives a shit. The Hulk is fine. Yeah,
Thank
is it
you.
hot in here? Can you blow that fan over here?
It's the laughter, man. It's what
Oh
it
my
does.
gosh. Whew! I am warm.
Oh, I might be blocking it. Did it fall? Fucking motherfucker. Okay. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
You're right in front of it.
Should I? Is that good?
I can feel it.
Okay, I'm
Can
good.
you feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
I gotta kind of like get on top
I
of
used
the
to
mic.
do that all the time. I was like, woo! Woo! All the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's my ticklish spot.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
god.
miss. I know my fucking cheekbones are on fire.
I know, same. Oh my god, I haven't laughed that much in a while.
Oh, it's needed. So needed.
Oh
know.
my gosh.
I know we haven't like talked in like a while.
Yeah, it's been a while in the planning.
I
Just
know.
because
I
you know,
know.
yeah,
I
last
know.
time I hung out with you for your birthday, and then like we kind of keep trying to get something
Yeah.
squared away. And I wanted to take you guys out for your birthday back in May, but then it was like
I know.
other scheduling conflicts with everybody.
I know.
I know.
It's like everyone's fucking busy now. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
No,
well,
even just trying to do this podcast, it was like it took like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything's like
This
I know we
past
kept
week's
like
been busy
teasing
shit.
it.
I
We were
know.
like,
Someone's
we
like,
have
"Oh,
a
I
guest."
got a wedding because I'm a best man." And da, 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 da.
I know. We had to go to a fucking wedding too, and it was great, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, my
They
my
played
wedding
"Build
was
Me
fun,
a
too.
Buttercup," and I was like,
I know. That's what I texted you. I was like, oh my god, they're playing it, and I'm so tempted to sing it super loud.
Oh, you just shut up.
I know.
just like scream sing
in a
it.
room with people that I barely knew.
That was me for mine. I was the best man, and I barely knew everybody there.
Yeah.
It was fun though. No, it was a good time.
That's good.
It's just weird to see friends getting married because I'm like, well, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, I know.
I know, right? It's just like,
Oh, that's right, I'm broke.
Oh,
no.
Weddings are expensive.
yeah, they
I
are.
know.
And I'm the kind of guy who would like have a big fucking fun party wedding, not one of those like stupid, I'm gonna have a small luncheon with friends wedding.
Yeah.
More power to you if you like that. I like having fun.
I would have
Yeah.
just gone to the courthouse and then taken a vacation.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, just sign the pay. It's like, I can't afford. I'm like, I don't want to put on a dress.
No, my friends had a traditional wedding. It was fun though. Like
yeah.
I didn't mind being in church.
Oh yeah, they're fun when they're like done right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, theirs was done pretty well. And then the reception was amazing at the AquaTurf.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where our friend got married, it's the AquaTurf, but she had the reception right, like, in the chapel there.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Not the reception, the ceremony, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the ceremony I went to was like in the church in Meriden. And then, well, I was lucky. I got to take a limo with the bride and groom and
Yeah.
the maid of honor. And they did pictures and we came back and got announced. It
Yeah.
was fun. 'Cause
Yay!
It was a fun time though. No,
Yeah.
Weddings can be fun as long as there's open bar.
I know. Yeah. Oh, there was an open bar.
Oh yeah.
Where our friend had her wedding was in the wagon room, so it wasn't like the huge like glass room. It was the smaller one, but it was still like super
I think
nice.
that's the one we had was the big one.
Yeah, the glass room with like all this.
Yeah,
you know.
it was the bartenders were so good though.
Oh yeah, because her wedding was kind of small, but it was so great. She had like Halloween cocktails because she's a big Halloween person
Right.
like us. So it was like some vampire drink and then like a zombie something. It was so good.
See, theirs are super traditional.
They
so I'm
looked
just like,
great.
Yeah.
I just got
Yeah.
whatever, and like I tried a boulevardier.
Ooh.
So it's
Sounds fancy.
yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
It sounds
got-
like
it's-
something.
You know, with
it's got a-
fancy shit, it's usually gross.
It's got a really bitter aftertaste, but eventually I started to like it.
yeah.
It's one of those drinks you can only have after you've had a couple drinks, so you can like minimize a
Oh,
lot of, like,
yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
harsh
like
tastes.
arrogant bastard or something.
Ooh, that's a sipper. You
Ooh.
can't chug that shit. You
Yeah,
will throw
that's
up.
because they overly bitter it. And
Yeah.
it's not even a good beer; it's just bitter beer.
Yeah.
It's not. It's gross.
Oh, that shit fucked me
But
up.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Boulevardier, it's like I don't know if you know what a Negroni is.
I don't think so.
It's basically just gin, vermouth, and Campari.
Oh,
okay.
But the Boulevardier, you replace the gin with whiskey.
Oh.
So it's a really interesting taste because like
Yeah.
gin tends to be like less smoky.
Yeah.
You get a bit more of like the
I know
the-
whiskey's
the
kinda
pure
smoky.
You get the pure alcohol taste. You don't get that like aged.
I miss
like,
whiskey.
Yeah.
I haven't drank in over like 2 years.
which is good.
So
Yeah.
thanks.
You get your 2-year chip.
Yeah. Yay. Well, I also can't drink whiskey because it gives me heart palpitations.
Yeah, that's
So-
not good.
Yeah, so that was fun. And I talked to my aunt who's a nurse, and she's like, "Oh yeah, sometimes it just happens with alcohol." And I'm like, "Oh good, so I should."
I just can't have fun. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
No, the Boulevardier was nice, and then I had White Russian and a Black Russian and a Jack and Coke
And a Nick Russian, and you know.
And the blue Russian and the red Russian.
one Russian, 2 Russian.
The
one
red
Black-
Russian is a white Russian, but your nose is bleeding because you drink so much, so it just turns red.
How would you do a Red Russian besides without using food coloring? You couldn't use strawberry milk because that's not really red.
Blood.
I guess. I wouldn't a Red Russian.
It's
would
all that
just-
thick
no,
air from Chernobyl.
Red Russian would just be Bloody Mary at that point. It'd just be a Bloody Mary at that point because it's
Yeah,
still
true.
vodka and red sauce. But
Or red wine. Something like
I
that.
mean, yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
I miss booze. I've been like,
To an extent.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, to an extent. I don't miss like, cause I was one of those people who like always got hungover no matter how much I drank. I always
it's
got
never
hungover.
fun.
Yeah, and I'm like, and it wasn't just like, oh, like I kind of have a headache. It's like my insides want to come on the outside. You know, like I hate this.
Yeah.
So I know I don't miss that part of it, but I do miss like just I wish I could just have a couple and like whatever. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm more of a social drinker now than just like.
now
you
I
know.
socially drink Sprite. It's great.
Yeah.
You know.
There's nothing wrong with Sprite.
Yeah,
though.
because I don't drink caffeine either anymore.
Which is good.
Yeah,
Caffeine's
because the
bad for
heart
you.
palpitation. I have a heart thing.
I've got a coffee problem.
Oh.
know.
Well, I remember when I was going to CCSU with you, you used to get espresso in the morning
Hell yeah.
and just like take a shot
Hell
before
yeah.
class. We would like walk to
love
class and go
coffee.
like, hold on.
And
Chugging
then he's like
all that
bouncing
coffee.
off the walls.
He's like, I'm
On-
awake.
Oh god, not anymore, man. I drank so much of that throughout the rest of the time of my college. I'm just like, fuck, macchiatos barely do anything for me unless I'm really tired.
Yeah.
Like if I'm super dunskies, I'm like I need caffeine. But if I'm just like fine, I have more. I'm just like I'm okay.
Yeah.
I did get to one point at Taylor's house once where I had like 4 or 5 mugs of coffee in a really short amount of time. Not a really short amount of time, but a fairly short amount of time.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And I was kind of just like, all right, my heart's actually kind of being weird right now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have some water
Yeah.
and then lay down and die.
I know. I've been like that too, where it's like I need to be awake for the next 12 hours. Time to pump myself with gross energy drinks and fucking...
Energy drinks put me to sleep.
Really?
Monster actually crashes the shit
What is wrong
out
with
of
you
me.
Russians?
I've had so much caffeine in my life.
I know,
Yeah,
it's
I
when
know.
you drink a lot of caffeine, it doesn't do fucking
The
shit for
only
an
thing
hour.
Monster does for me is I feel the ginseng,
Yeah.
which is a relaxant.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I feel, oh no.
I know, you're like awake for like a
it's
minute.
like the Family Guy thing when like Stewie gets that contact high when they're making fun of that weed commercial. It's like, oh, no, I messed up.
Yeah.
Just deflated.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I don't drink it anymore. I had to like stop drinking caffeine.
I have a friend of mine from Rhode Island, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He's friends with the Witch King guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stayed at his place back when he used to work at the Syndicate in New York. He would live off of Red Bulls.
Ugh.
Like every CMJ, it's like 12 Red Bulls over the course of a
Dude,
day.
I can't even fucking drink that shit. It tastes like flowers to me.
I remember the first CMJ we went to. Like it was the day we was a secret party for secret industry party.
Yeah.
Basically, we got picked up in the city on a coach bus, got driven across state lines to Jersey to Machine's recording studio at the time to party with Clutch. Basically,
God.
we got to hear like half of Earth Rocker before it came, like 6 months before it came out.
Yeah.
And then they had catered food and beer and just hang out with the band and Machine, the engineer,
Yeah.
and industry people. It was like, oh hell yeah!
Yes.
And like throughout that day and throughout that week, every time I look at him, he's just like pulling another Red Bull out of the inside of his coat.
Oh my god, like they just spawned there like in a video
It
game.
seems like it, yeah. And like they had a bunch of Red Bull at the party, and like I guarantee you, he took like 13 of them.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that was like Jason Mewes when we saw him
Oh,
at like
yeah.
a Q&A. Well, he used to do heroin. So then he started drinking Red Bull once he quit the heroin. And literally like a 6-pack of fucking Red Bull just one after the other. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my god. And it's like, how are you not dead? He's like, dude, I used to do heroin.
Yeah.
Like, good point.
I can live through anything, man.
Yeah.
So how are we on time, by the way?
Like a little over an hour.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
that flew by.
Wow,
I know.
that really flew by. Holy
We
shit.
could go for like another 20
I mean,
minutes.
we've done
Yeah.
like how late have I stayed in the past?
Oh, God.
Well, 3 a.m.
Yeah, and I just be looking at the clock. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, I said I was gonna leave at like midnight, and it's 2.
Yeah.
I know. And you're like,
And another
"Welp."
half hour goes by.
And you're
I
like,
know.
welp.
I don't know, what did we even do? We probably played Slender, which I still
We've-
have on my
we've
YouTube
done-
channel.
We've done that. We've like
We
watched.
should
Centuries-
redo those now that Lauren has the technology to actually film the screen.
Yeah, now I
Yeah.
fucking OBS.
Yeah.
Frickin', we did that. We watched Centuries of Torment.
Yes.
We like just listening to random music. We just talk about dumb nonsense.
Yeah.
We wait for you guys to like upload an obscene amount of music.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
know.
was it usually. It was the music.
yeah. Just
Trading
transferring all that music.
Yeah, trading tunes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we would get stuff and sometimes you would take it, but it was usually you giving us music.
Yeah, no, I'd always get tons of music.
And now we're probably going to have to give it all back to you since your hard drive exploded.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
literally
I mean,
have all
I
of
can
it.
I can still send it and see if it'd get fixed, but it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
But if they can fix it, if they can save it, I'd definitely take that. And if they can't, I'll just build it back up.
Yeah.
I know for the most part what I had. Some of the stuff I wouldn't miss because of like some records I got from radio. There's some records I got from radio. I'm just like, I'm never gonna listen to this again. I just had to have it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm sitting here like quietly singing "Fill Me Up, Buttercup."
You know,
Yeah, I built up that music collection real good, and then just went.
oh, I know, it's
Yeah,
awful.
it was crazy.
I know it's funny because like the opposite happened to me. Like I've acquired like an obscene amount of CDs in the last couple of years. I mean, some that I bought, but then like after my boyfriend passed away, like I got half of his CDs, which was
Obscene.
it was like I'm trying to think of how big the box was. It was like the box was like this big and full to the brim. I had two.
And
of
by
them.
this big, it was like a foot and a half.
And
Yeah,
I
so
was
they
just
can't
like-
see this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that big, this big, and it was like overflowing with CDs.
It was huge.
It was
Yeah.
huge. I have a lot of CDs.
It was a big old box.
Oh, you could actually talk about new music if you guys have heard anything new.
I don't. Here's
No,
the thing.
am I the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't keep up with anything anymore. I don't know. I feel like I've become jaded.
Oh
I've
yeah,
been-
I've been doing that. And then I took a break from a lot of like metal
yeah.
and
Yeah.
and explored like new wave and synth pop and shit like that. And then I got back into
Ooh.
metal.
I know that's
So,
like
like-
Lauren introduced me recently to lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah.
Which is like a thing.
Lo-fi stuff is fun. But it's really good for like background.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
I put it on whenever I'm like doing makeup or
Yeah.
like just like I need something in the background.
Yeah.
Lo-fi hip hop. It's like the best.
I do it when I'm like drawing. Sometimes it like makes me feel relaxed. So
yeah,
I'll put
always
it on.
instrumental stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been checking out because I collect obscene amount of video games. Like I've seen them out.
Yeah,
Well,
I've seen your posts.
It's not as big as like a lot of other people's collections, but it's still pretty big, like in terms of like
Bigger than
people's
ours.
standards in general. I guess.
Yeah, all of mine's on the computer now because finally got a PC.
Yeah.
Like an actual desktop gaming PC.
It's beautiful.
Yes. And
But,
so I have a lot of shit on Steam.
So like I'll go to Regency in Buckland Hills, and like they'll usually hook me up, like let me know what's going on. They have some good stuff there, and of course right across from Newbury Comics. And since FYE's done at that mall, it's the only place I can go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like I'll stop in there every week and see what's new, and like sometimes I'll just pick up records that I don't know who it is. Like last week I picked up this band from Belgium called Carnation.
Ooh.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
straight up old school like 90s buzzsaw tone death metal worship.
Yes.
Amazing.
And you can find stuff like that. I realized that Outer Heaven has a new record out, and if you want like incantation worship, that's where to go.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm
Sorry
with
to
you.
all my non-metal listeners that listen. But
Yeah.
it's-
No, I've been finding tons of new stuff like that. Like new Pig Destroyer came out. That was really good.
Oh, yeah, they did put out a... You
Yep,
know what?
Headcage
I'm
is really
so
good.
bad. Uncle Acid put out an... I listened to that the other day,
Uncle Acid put out a new record.
and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Ministry
Like,
put out a new record, I think, earlier this year or last year.
really?
Yeah, it's all right. It's definitely not Ministry's best work, but it's all right. There's some songs on there are really like cringy, like "We Are the Antifa." I'm just like,
Yeah. I don't know, but...
I don't know that song's like I understand Ministry's always been like really political, but that's just way too one-sided.
yeah.
yeah.
Not to mention, like... I don't know.
I can agree with like the core of their message, but every single thing they do is just wrong. They go
Yeah.
about everything the wrong way. They go after like mostly wrong targets, like black metal bands. Like this isn't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
you're doing is literally making yourselves a bigger enemy. Like if you're trying to, it's like it's one thing if you're appealing to people who are already in your group and you're just like waving your dicks around. That's what you're doing.
Right.
All right. If you want to actually make a difference, then don't do what you're doing now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's basically what how I go about with them.
Yeah, like I've been. What's the new one I listened to today? I listened to new Sargeist put out a new album.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
that's right.
Incredible. They put the whole thing on. Someone did. I don't know if they did, but someone put the whole thing on YouTube, and I'm like, yes, give me that shit.
I did listen to the new Behemoth.
You know, I'm so done with Behemoth.
Yeah.
Like, I just.
Is it just because Nurgle?
Yeah, you know, it's like the music itself.
He has the Megadeth effect for me.
Yeah.
It's like Dave ruins that entire band for me. Like he ruins that entire band for
You know,
me.
I don't mind Nurgle. He's as far as business, he's really, really, really smart. And for
Sure.
last ability for Behemoth, I can totally see that. Like, oh, they're not Kvalt or True. I'm like, whatever. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
The music industry isn't. If you want to like be Kvalt and True and like make a living, like have fun chopping trees in Finland or whatever the fuck you do. Like in doing black metal on the side, fine. But this guy's doing it as a.
I don't know.
as
It's
a
just
career.
like, well, because I saw like he's very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like he capitalizes on a lot of shit, and it's very like money makey, very gimmicky type shit. Like
it can be.
you know, and I just don't really care for it. I'm like, how about you focus on your music and not like making a buck selling dog treats or something?
Yeah.
Have you seen that shit?
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, man.
I mean, he's filling a niche, and it works. That's why so many bands have their own beer and coffee now. It's
yeah,
because it
it's
works.
true.
Maiden started it really, and then everyone else
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, Obituary beer, Pig Destroyer beer, Megadeth wine." It's just all done.
Yeah,
Cherry
but,
Poppin' Daddies did that too.
Yeah,
So they're not
But,
even metal.
exactly.
but they are great.
Yes.
But New Behemoth, it's weird because it doesn't have that like feel to it. Everything everything is there that should make it work.
Yeah,
Like the riffs are great. There's a couple like small things that I didn't like, but it didn't kill it for me. But it's not like anything that they've done where it's like, yeah, I definitely want to listen to this again. Like I put it on, I'm just like, these riffs are good. Like everything else is really solid on this, but
Yeah.
I don't get that gut feeling.
Yeah.
Like the Satanist, like that record was phenomenal, especially for coming off of like everything he had gone through, like between the 5 years of Evangelion to the
Yeah.
Satanist. I'm just
Yeah.
like, this record's still great.
yeah. I mean, it was okay. Here's the thing, though. Like, what really made me lose interest in that band is when he talked about like other bands being generic, and then he named an album literally "The Satanist." That's all I'm gonna say. you
Yeah,
know?
the name. I mean the name
That's
of the
all
record
I'm gonna
was
say.
pretty.
Like, he's just kind of hypocritical sometimes. And like, okay,
Yeah.
dude, I get it. You know, you're full of yourself, whatever. But like, you know, it's just like
Yeah, that I mean the Satanist. I'm just like that simplistic album title, but I'll,
it could have been there. It had potential to be something greater than what it was.
Yeah,
you know?
no, of course. The news record that.
But that's just me. You know, like everybody's entitled like whatever the hell they want. But
yeah,
you
I
know.
can see that. I can definitely see that.
That's just me though. Like, cause I listened to it and I'm like, ugh, I'm like, I don't really care.
That's fair. That's fair. A lot of people I know felt that way. I loved it, honestly. It's like from a musician standpoint.
I know. Well, I know a lot of people. I love Opeth's like newer stuff, like Heritage and everything.
Oh yeah, me
you know
too.
what? You know what's the dumbest thing about Opeth's new stuff? And it's I don't remember the record. It wasn't this record. It was the one before. It was one after Heritage.
Yeah.
Pale Communion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, this is an Opeth." I'm like, "Are you fucking high?" This is literally.
Yeah.
It's like this is literally the exact same Opeth riffs.
Yeah.
All you do. Guess what you do? You turn the gain up on your amp, and you take half the clean singing. And you make it growls, and guess what it sounds like? Blackwater Park.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's. I was listening through that record. I'm like, this is literally just old Opeth.
Yeah,
But they
either
just toned back on the harshness. There's literally the exact same.
Well, I feel like with Opeth, it's
Everything.
like you either like them or you don't. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know they're definitely one of those bands.
And I've
100%.
always loved them, and I listened to Heritage a lot. Actually, like when I would embalm and stuff, because it was quiet, and they would let me put it on because it was pretty, but. You know, it's true. Like, it was like, oh, it's nice and pleasant. It's not like fucking, I was going to say mortician. Haha. You know?
I get it.
Thank you.
No, it's just weird how people like to complain about stuff like that. It's like, oh, they're not Opeth anymore. It's like they've always been the same.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, you always get people that nitpick music. I'm not one of those people. It's like, I listen to what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Even if it's fucking Slipknot, which I'm not even going to get into.
Lauren's been on a kick.
I know.
That's
it's been
fine.
on and off. And
That's
it's
fine.
like, you know.
I've been on a weird kick because there was a while where I was listening to the there's one I Wrestled the Bear Once record that's actually well written.
Oh, God.
From 2013. Like, legit, it was actually the songs.
Oh,
were
I
actually
remember
well
you talking
structured.
about that.
And I was shocked because I was working radio. I'm like, how do you guys make a good record? How is this the one thing you've ever done that's actually good?
Yeah.
And like, there was a kick where I just like listened to that like multiple times a week.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's insane because it's like I've hated everything else this band's done. Like,
yeah.
the guitarists have the chops. Like, there's potential for like really good stuff, and I just can't do it. And then this one record comes out. It's like, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
How?
Just the
Like,
sass
I've been
that
doing
you just
that.
gave it
But, like,
right
even
now. Just
for the past couple of years, man, it's just been like
Yeah. I feel
90s
like
hip hop and like Depeche Mode and The Cure.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And every now and again, if I'm really need something to like make me want to listen to something good, I'll put on the Smiths, but I can't do that for very long.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's like in love with the Morrissey's music, and it makes me want to throw up sometimes. She's almost ruined New Order and Joy Division for me
Oh, my
because it
God.
got a solid year. She would just listen to nothing but New Order.
Well,
and
that's
Joy
like me.
Division.
Like, I've been listening to nothing but like Iron Maiden for like a year and a half. Like,
and
I'm
you're
not
still
even
only halfway through the discography.
Yeah.
It's true. No, I literally like, especially like the first two records with like Paul Dano.
Really?
Yeah, I have been because those were the first ones I ever listened to. Like,
Oh, okay.
they're self-titled. Like, I don't know, unpopular opinion, prefer him over Bruce Dickinson. Not that I hate Bruce Dickinson,
Right.
but I prefer him. And I don't know. It just makes me feel nostalgic and happy.
Yeah, see,
But-
my first record was Power Slave, but my favorite's
Yeah.
Brave New World.
Oh, which are both great albums too.
Yeah.
See, like, people don't think I like those albums, but I do. Like, I fucking love.
It's all about the aesthetic you give
Yeah.
off of.
Yeah, like Peace of Mind. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that
Well, you
album.
know what we've been listening to a lot. Well, you more so is Mr. Bungle and Faith No More. All the
Yeah,
time.
Bungle.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time.
Squeeze me macaroni.
I am in love. If we could get Mike Patton on this podcast, you have to come back.
Oh, of course. I mean,
I'm going to do whatever
Daddy
I
Patton,
can.
of course.
Oh, what a daddy. Jesus Christ.
He's like 50 now, and I'm not even. I don't
Like
even
an actual
he
dad.
barely looks the age. Really,
He-
he's got some gray, but like
He looks incredible. He's growing his hair back
He's
out.
a thick daddy.
even despite all the drugs he's done.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I just.
Just the thickest daddy.
Yeah.
Thick with like.
Mike, he's insane with a lot of the stuff he's managed to do.
Well, he did
Yeah.
Dead Cross like
Dead
last
Cross, yeah, he's done. I think Fantomas came back for a brief moment.
year. Now it's like Mondo Kane shit. and, like-
Yep. Tomahawk was a brief thing.
And he's
which was
now doing stuff
awesome.
with the guy DJ something or other. Can't think of his name. But he just did like a show, like a couple shows in San Francisco. and,
Yep.
You know, he does like all kinds of shit. And he just did like the soundtrack for 1922 or whatever.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 He
That
scored the
movie.
whole thing.
And he runs Ipecac Records.
Yep.
Yep.
I know, it's crazy. Like, he is just always going.
Speaking of Mike Patton, I'm so fucking mad. Last year was Dillinger Escape Plan's last 3 shows. And they announced like the last show. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. I probably won't be able to make it. And then after they sell out, they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to bring back Mike Patton on night one to do all of Irony's a Dead Scene. I'm like,
What?
Excuse me? And I got so fucking mad. I'm like, you say this after you sell out both nights.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's either 2 or 3 nights straight. They did reunion and like brought back old members and like every record's like the first. That's after I can't buy a ticket or I have to go online and pay $600.
Yeah.
Now you say, oh yeah, we're bringing back Mike Patton for all of Irony is a Dead Scene, all 4 songs. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I know.
That's I still say like no matter like as much as I love Dillinger, as far as like mathcore and all the really techie hard like chaotic hardcore stuff goes, I still say that's my favorite output from them is that little 4-track EP with Mike Patton.
Yeah.
Or the cover
I
Come to
remember-
Daddy from Aphex Twin.
Yeah, you gave us that, and I was like, Dillinger. I'm like, why the fuck? And I realized it was Mike Patton on there. I was like,
The front of the CD says Dillinger Escape Plan with Mike Patton.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I got it.
yeah. Mike Patton, like whenever he's like involved in anything, it's like with Mike Patton because he's a deity in his own.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's
Like, even
insane.
like a few years ago, we went and saw Faith No More.
Yep.
You want to talk about me bawling my eyes out? I was there with a friend of ours, Pat. Hi, Pat.
Pat Delaney.
Pat Delaney. Hi.
Oh, Diddy, hi.
Yeah. Also known as Diddy. We don't call him Diddy, though. We just call him Pat.
Hi. Pat.
AKA Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Young Dave Grohl. Oh, he's great.
We were there, and Pat, like, he had tickets closer. He had seats closer to the stage, and we were kind of back more. But he sat with us for most of the show, and he saw me just lose my collective shit. I'm like he came on. It looked like a wedding.
Yeah, it was all white.
was
Flowers
all
up front.
white.
They're all wearing white tuxes. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, it smelled like lilies in there. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm like, are we getting married? Because I'm fucking ready.
Oh, my God. What was the band that opened for them?
Les Butcherettes.
Oh, my God. She's insane.
I love them.
her. Have you
Yeah?
ever heard them before?
No, I
Oh
haven't.
my gosh. It's
They're-
basically Mr. Bungle if Mike Patton was a woman.
A Mexican woman.
Yeah.
Stolen Babies.
Yes, but better.
But a little bit, no, more like the Melvins. They're like,
Ooh,
okay, yeah.
So noisier.
yeah.
Yes.
She's insane. She was like all over the fucking place, throwing things at people, like getting naked.
Screaming. Oh, it was great. Her shoes were gone after 2 minutes.
Nice.
Oh, my
she was
girl, I
awesome.
relate.
I hate shoes too.
Oh,
Oh,
you're telling
she's
me.
great though, and like Mike Patton like praises this band, so you know it has to be good.
Oh, definitely.
And I'm like, okay, but like I remember just standing. I was sobbing. I mean, it's like every emotion I ever felt, and like me and Chris had been dating for like 3 months at that point. I'm like, if Mike Patton came over to me and proposed, I would have been like, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I would have done that.
I don't blame you.
You know?
In the slightest.
That
man's insane.
I love him, you know, and like he came out and it was like, it was like smoke, and I'm like, like I'm hyperventilating.
And Megan's grabbing onto my arm. Oh my God.
Me and the people sitting behind us were screaming lyrics at each other.
Yeah.
Of course,
Like
you have to.
screaming. And I'm like, everybody around us probably fucking hates us, and I don't even care.
I know.
How loud.
Literally did not care.
No, it's like-
Even the couple next to us, they were just like, the good thing is though, we were in the seats, but like everyone around us was like cool as fuck. Like no
Nice.
one obnoxious. So
Nice.
Well, it was
Hallelujah.
funny because like we had the seats, and then there was one other person in a row, even though there should have been like 4 other people.
Okay.
And she went and sat all the way at the end. She was like, "I'm gonna give you guys room," and I'm like, "Bless your soul, thank you." But
Grazie.
yeah, Laura just cried more. She was like, "Thank you." I can actually enjoy them. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
that was one of the best days of my life.
Well,
I wish we stuck around and met him because my friend went and he got to meet him, and I was like,
Oh, jeez.
I don't think I was ready to meet him. I think I would have actually collapsed.
I think so too.
It's like one of those things where it's like I have to mentally prepare for like 10 years.
You had to
before that
mentally
happens.
prepare to meet Julian Sands.
I did.
If you know who that is.
Oh, name's not familiar.
He was in Rose Red.
In Warlock,
Oh, which one was he? He was the.
the older guy. Long hair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Okay,
about? I don't know.
yeah.
I've never seen
It's
Warlock.
been a while since I saw Rose Red, so I can't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
put a face to the name.
But oh no, in Rose Red, yeah, he was the older guy.
He was the British guy
Gotcha.
Yeah.
in the blue sweater.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I loved him. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go meet him. Oh my god, because Rose Red's my favorite. I'm like, holy fuck. And he was like so nice, and he was like, you have really nice rings, and I'm like, I'm gonna die.
I like water.
Oh,
Yeah, I
cummies.
just don't even know what to say.
Just like,
Oh, so many cummies.
yeah.
Anyway,
I was like, oh no, when I met Brad Dourif, it's like I couldn't even talk. I was like I could like
He
nothing.
is an unfortunate looking man.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. I think
Like,
he's cute.
he's not fully ugly.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like, oh god, I'm gonna think of that's really
That's like
ugly.
the nicest way to call someone ugly. He's an unfortunate looking person.
No, because there are people who look way worse than him. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of someone off the top of my head, like
Oh geez. I mean, there's so many. Like Adrian Brody.
it's the nose, really. That's the one thing that's like.
Not
an
even
accessory.
it's just like his face. It's like someone went like
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Helena Bonham Carter. She just has a butter face.
she just hasn't aged well.
No.
It's either that or like she purposely makes herself look bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Or like
don't
Sarah
know.
Jessica Parker.
Oh.
Ooh, and her fucking horse face. Lit.
It's like a skull.
Yeah.
But like Brad Dourif, he's not like, because there have been times I think, what was that show he was in? It was like a Western themed show. I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like in that, I'm just like, wow, you look like a human being. But then you see him in like anything else, like, oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and like Lord of the Rings, you're like, oh god.
You look at him in Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings. You look at him in any in the
the Chucky movies, yeah.
or in
Mhm.
Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one. It's like, oh, they really messed you up, boy.
yeah.
Or it was Alien Resurrection,
Or
where he was the mad scientist with the xenomorph fetish, and he was like, yeah, you look like you would want to
yeah.
fuck
Or
that.
even
Mhm.
like when he was younger and like what's the movie with Jesus Christ, with Jack Nicholson.
I never heard of the Jesus Christ and Jack
I
Nicholson movie.
don't- I
One
remember off the
one
top of my
flew
head.
over the
Oh,
cuckoo's
that's right. He
nest.
was the one for
Yeah.
the cookie. He looked
Yeah.
okay in that though.
Yeah, he was like
That's
when
what
he
I
was
mean.
younger. It was like okay, like
Then his eyes began to try to escape his face. He was like, extremely talented actor, like iconic, of course.
That's
Nothing against
literally
him,
what his face looks like, though.
but I think it just looks like it's like Steve Buscemi, but not that unfortunate. But
Oh, you know what they look like? You know those like squeeze toys
Yep,
where the
yep,
eyes pop
yep.
out? Literally what they look
have you,
like.
have you seen the newer Chucky movies, Cult and Curse of Chucky?
no,
Yeah.
I haven't.
You
I
have.
think
Oh
so.
wait, yes, I did.
I saw it on the TV.
That's with his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I met her too. She's really nice.
I don't doubt she's a great actress, but she has that unfortunate X factor.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, Mrs. Dorff.
It's like you just look just like your father.
You just happen to be. You unfortunately look like your father.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Corpse Grinders kids look like him.
I haven't seen pictures of his kids.
Well,
but
one of them.
If he has that meat neck,
Hold on.
oh boy, we got to fill in the dead
No,
air.
he's a nice man
He
with
is
a nice
so
face.
nice. He's
not,
got
but-
really soft hands.
Corpse Grinder has really soft hands.
He does.
And it was all over from there.
We
That's my favorite.
we shook his hands after the set in 2013, and I was like,
Oh,
my God,
yeah.
it is soft.
I'm like, oh, Jesus.
It's like, wow. So what happens when you don't play guitar?
I googled him and the first thing that came up was neck.
Oh, of course, because that's like his staple.
I know. If he like his neck starts at the top of his ears.
But you see him outside of. Oh wow. She's adorable.
She's so
adorable.
cute.
She's absolutely adorable. I
Yeah.
have to say.
Look at her.
I know. The
Fair
younger
enough.
boys
He-
look
Honestly,
good.
like I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
actually
I'm
his real
too.
Facebook because he just started finally posting again. I was like, he seems like
Yeah.
he's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
They did it. Metal Injection did a video of him like
Going
shopping
to
at-
Target.
Yes.
Yes, I
He's like,
love that.
I freaking love Target, man. Oh, because this fucking dog doesn't do a thing. He goes, wasn't me. He's going on about it like 4 times. Goes, wasn't me. He just seems like such a super nice, chill guy.
I know. I've never met him formally.
Yeah, like I mean, anytime I met him, it was like a meet and greet, or like a quick handshake or a hello. I never like
Yeah.
a.
Yeah, we did. We saw him at Mayhem Fest.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was. Did you guys actually talk to him? Or
Yeah,
was it
well,
like
I
a
mean-
table meet and greet, kind of like a hi, how you doing? Good to see you guys later.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little longer than that. But
Oh, see, I did the like, hi, how you doing? See you guys later. With
Yeah.
Behemoth, I got to talk to them a bit more.
yeah.
Yeah, in their native tongue.
Well, it's pseudo-native tongue, but yeah,
Native tongue.
it was closer than English.
Yeah. They
Oh
were
my
like,
gosh.
oh, someone that
No,
understands
the
me.
only members we really talked to were Alex and Paul. Because I interviewed Paul at
Yeah, that was at the
Met.
at the Met with. Oh God, who was that show?
Hour
Our
of
Penance.
Yeah.
It was one of the band that played that.
Bog of
that-
the Infidel opened.
Are they any good?
They're amazing.
Oh, Misery Index.
Oh yeah,
That's who it was.
That band's
I
titty
love Bog of the
Yeah.
Infidel. I'm friends with those dudes. They're
See,
great.
Yeah.
I've heard of Bog of the Infidel. I haven't listened to them yet, and I know one girl who's like super all over them.
They're great.
But like,
Trust me.
I don't know if I should trust her because I don't really know her that well.
Trust me.
Fair enough.
They're
Yeah.
great.
There's a lot of good local bands out
I
there.
know.
Like
Oh my
not even just local, but like around the Massachusetts area that I'm proud of. Like Averse has been doing a lot of really cool stuff. Like years they played Chicago Open Air. a few
Really?
years back. Yeah.
Oh, really?
They played
I did not even
Chicago
know
Open
that.
Air.
Oh my God.
They got there,
I
seven
forgot Chicago had that.
Spires did 70,000 tons of metal.
Oh my god.
Seven Spires did that. Blind Revision's getting a lot better. They just opened up for Buckcherry, which is a huge crowd if you think about it.
Fuck.
Can I just say though, like 70,000 Tons of Metal sounds like an actual fucking nightmare. Because like,
I so want to go at least once.
Yeah. Like it's like one of those things. It's like I would do it once.
Yeah.
But like being surrounded by drunk people with no way to escape for 3 days sounds like hell.
Well, the cruise line is huge.
well, yeah.
Like, yeah, they're drunk, but like, there's the pool area. They have quieter areas too. Because Metal Injection, again, a lot of my info comes from them. That's the pizza.
Yeah. Oh, we fucked up a pizza before.
They did like 3 separate videos, 3 separate years of like the bus, and each time like they kind of focused on different things. And they talked like the organizer. He's like, yeah, you know, I mean, there's shuffleboard, there's like quieter areas like tanning beds, but then there's the stages and the pools and the bar and the casino and the karaoke, whatever. Yeah, well, there's drunk people, but you have your cabin, which is small, but you know, if you need to lay down. And they have like other quieter things to do that are like volleyball or, you know, shuffleboard.
Like the old people.
Yeah.
Go play shuffleboard.
No, I would be at the slots with the Jack and Coke for like 3 days.
Oh, it's my favorite
Like,
thing to do.
I would love to. I would love to go on there. I just need to. I have to be able to plan way ahead of time.
I know.
One of these years, I'm definitely going to go. There's no way I'm not going on 70,000 tons at least once.
Yeah.
I would go if I went with other people, just because I know so many other people that go that I don't like.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So
We're not going to name names because
I know a couple people who are going to go along the same group that I do like though. I mean, of course, I'd go with Taylor.
yeah.
Like it'd be us both going. It's not like I'm just gonna go alone and be like, yep, I'm gonna go on a cruise for like a week with a bunch of death metal bands. You're gonna stay at home with the dogs. Like
Yeah.
no, it'd obviously be both of us, but it'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Just once. Like,
Yeah.
my if I only go on a cruise once, it better be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like if I would never do like a Disney cruise or like
The Disney people
I-
are fucking awful.
I hate the Disney people.
Like,
Sorry. Like
I
I'm
went to-
talking about like the rabid like I love Disney
Oh,
and I want to get
the
married.
rabid fans.
Like
Yeah.
I can't.
I just don't understand that.
I don't.
I
Get
don't
it
either.
Like
I
the
don't-
people that get married at. I mean, it's one thing if you work there and you get married, but that's fine. But like, the people that are like, I want to have a fairy tale wedding. I'm like,
Like, don't get me wrong, Disney films are good. A lot of them are really good. There's nothing like bad about that.
yeah, of course.
But to get obsessive over a mega corporation like
well, as
that,
an adult,
yeah.
like that's what I don't understand.
A child, perfectly acceptable, but you're like 35 and still like, I'm gonna dress up as a princess.
I'm
because fucking-
gonna dress up as Tinkerbell every Halloween.
Yeah,
I mean-
I fucking can't.
I try not to judge because I look at my life choices and I go, people probably think I'm insane.
No, me
But,
too.
you know, it's just like, I like Disney. I mean, well, because I'm a doll collector and people always judge me for it, and they're like, why do you still play with toys? I'm like,
You don't play with them, you display them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't play with them. They just sit there.
No.
Do you not understand? This is porcelain. I can't play with it.
Yeah.
Idiot.
That's the face of like a snotty toy collector, though. Just, you know,
You don't
Yeah.
even know.
there's so much sass.
Yeah, exactly.
So much.
I mean, as
stuff.
far as like a hobby, it's whatever. But an obsession is a different story.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
there are
because
people-
I don't like. I'm not unreasonable. Like, okay, it's either eat or buy a doll. It's like,
Yeah.
well, obviously I'm gonna eat. You know.
yeah,
I
no.
like
So
food.
a lot of people will collect beyond their means, like games or whatever.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
try not to get
guitars.
like that.
People collect old guitars, and that's a whole like
Oh,
awful,
I know.
Yeah.
awful like.
Not even gonna get
rabbit
into
hole.
that shit because I know.
This goes. This is a 1957 Fender Stratocaster. I'm like, really? Because it looks and sounds like any other fucking piece of shit for $600. I get a goddamn Guitar Center. Buy a guitar and play it.
When Nick gets angry, he just rambles a little bit, and it's funny.
I'm gonna buy it and set it on the wall so I can show my friends. Look at how big my penis is. Like, it was at NAMM last year. It was technically earlier this year. They did like Fender has like $1 million guitar.
My dick is the
the
size of
fuck?
a Pringles can.
Yeah,
like
with
fucking.
like gold and like diamonds in it. I'm like, wow,
Did
that's.
Mike Patton come on it? That's the only way I would buy it.
It's like, yeah, that's a lawyer.
Ooh.
And my buddy put it the best way. It's like, it's a lawyer guitar. They can't play for shit, but they buy it because they can have the money. And it's like, oh, look at this thing I bought.
Yeah.
It's a lawyer guitar. I'm like,
Dude,
yeah,
if
it's exactly what it is.
If he came on a guitar and then like left a piece of hair, we could clone him.
We could.
Like, just, honestly.
I would have my own Mike Patton. I'd be
Infinite
like,
Mike Pattons.
Oh my gosh.
How many Mr. Bungles? Too many Mr. Bungles.
all the Mr. Bungles.
Never enough.
It's the Bungle family.
I want
the
all
Bungle
Bungles.
family. Da 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 da.
Man, there were always so many rumors about them coming back, and I don't think it's never gonna
No,
happen.
but
Yeah.
I did see a
I think
picture.
there was what? There was a falling out between a lot of them. I think.
Well, recently I saw a picture. It was Trey and Trevor and Mike Patton all together in one picture.
Really?
Yep. I saw it. It was a thing.
That's impressive.
Because Trey does Secret Chiefs 3 now, and they just played with Dead Cross.
Oh.
So, yeah. And
what's Trevor been doing lately?
I don't know, but he went to one of the shows, I think, and I think they all, like, reunited, and it was, like, a thing. And I saw that, and I'm like, stop me, Mr. Bungle's coming back. I, like, almost flipped the table.
That'd be so cool if they could do, like, just do some, like, a reunion tour. Like
just
a couple
one.
of shows.
I just want to see them once.
Yeah.
Once.
But I want them to recreate the Halloween show they made fun of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yes.
There was
Speaking of Red Hot Chili Peppers, though, I just saw an article. Anthony Kiedis was at a Lakers game, and he got fucking kicked out.
Of course he did. He's a junkie.
Did you see what he looks like now?
No.
Awful?
He's got
To Google.
like a bowl haircut and like a porn stash. And he's wearing skinny jeans. I'm like, you're fucking like 60 years old. Like, it's so gross.
It was funny because it was like that interview with Mike Patton. Like, ding, 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 breaking news, get ready. Anthony Kiedis is a junkie.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember, he said something in German. I was like, yep, noodle dick.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so he looks like he's trying to be...
He looks like Ned Flanders. If Ned Flanders' hair was
it's a mix of Ned Flanders and Ringo Starr or George Harris from like the Beatles.
Yeah, but the hair.
But like with like even less
He looks
talent.
like Lionel Richie in this picture.
Oh dear Lord!
I mean, look it.
With like a bowl cut.
That's unfortunate.
I know. Get rid of that fucking thing.
It looks the mustache makes him look like the guy from Incubus, but like
oh yeah,
less talented.
Yeah.
But like not as
That was actually a show I went to a few years back.
Incubus?
Because my girlfriend and her brother love Incubus, and so for his birthday he got tickets.
That's
and
amazing.
I drove because they're all too scared to drive to Lowell, Mass. So it was Incubus, Deftones, some shitty band who apparently I think one of the two members is like found out there was like basically a white supremacist.
Oh jeez.
And like some other like a couple other bands I never cared about. We literally just got there for like the half of the white supremacist band that sucked, and then it was Deftones and Incubus. And Deftones didn't play Back to School, so 0 out of 10 on their set.
Oh shit!
But I was impressed. I was like, wow, this is actually a really good stage show, and like they're tight. I mean, Chino Moreno can't sing either way, so it doesn't matter what he does. He's still gonna sound like the record.
Yeah.
But like when Incubus came out, I'm like, this actually sounds pretty close to the record. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he's got a good voice.
The songs are hit or miss, really, for me. Like super hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
But like
I always liked his voice.
I can appreciate the voice, and I can appreciate a lot of the like some of the other stuff they do in the songs.
Yeah.
But then it's just like
It's funny that you said that because when you said Incubus, I thought of like the metal band.
No, the
Incubus.
90s death metal band.
Yeah, and because I have like one of the Bloodstorm tapes I converted, Incubus was on it from the same show.
Oh, nice.
And I remember telling someone, I'm like, I have Incubus like on my computer, and they were like, oh, you mean this kind, right? Like fucking with me, and they sent me a picture of like the popular Incubus.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, definitely that one. I'm like, I know
they're
you
not the worst. They're definitely not the worst.
Yeah, no.
There's those way worse
I
bands
prefer
out
the
there.
other Incubus, but that's just me.
Oh, I think I do too.
I know. We're going on an hour and 45.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah, that's
so,
how it works.
You know.
It's gonna be a big podcast.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna wrap this up?
I think so because if we put in our
up.
intro, it's gonna be 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a long ass podcast.
That's good.
For your ears.
Hefty.
Yeah.
You listen to this and you can be like, wow, that was nice.
Yeah. Wow. It's like I forgot we were recording because we were just catching up.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
I knew this was going to happen. I'm just,
I know.
Let's just let it roll. Let's let the tape roll. And it's like 18 hours later.
Yeah. I mean, just
remember
for
this
time's
one
sake.
thing? Did we mention it? Oh, how would we forget that?
I might have to cut a few things out, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
We can censor some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just names.
Yeah. Just beep.
Yeah,
I'll beep
exactly.
Yeah. Well. All right.
This was fun.
This was fun.
This is fun.
This is true shenanigans, as we like to call it.
Shenanigans episode.
Yeah. That's literally been the name of this.
That's I would expect
Shenanigans.
no less.
Yeah.
In the Shenanigans episode.
Oh,
So
man.
usually we end the show with some music, and since you're our guest, would you like to? And it's funny because it's always us, like, you know, waiting for you to be like, "Hey, do you have a song you want me to play?" And now we're like, "What song do you want us to play?"
Yeah.
I mean, let's do My Ass Is on Fire.
Okay.
Okay. Yay, Mr. Bungle.
And it's funny because the song we're gonna put in before this is that Spooky Scary Skeletons remix.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
No, but like the remix.
Like,
boy.
like the techno one.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, from Living
Scary
Tombstone.
Skeletons.
And just like punch the ceiling.
Put more holes in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I have to show you the hole in the hallway from when I fucking fell.
Oh boy.
I know
Did
you
you
missed
see
it.
that when I fucking went and caught myself on my face?
I saw you posting about it. I didn't see the hall, but you know what? That's gonna be after hours.
Yeah. After podcast.
Post podcast fun times.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
We're gonna go
There's
now.
gonna be no coitus, just so everyone's aware. No coitus
No
at the end of the
coitus
episode.
At the end of the episode.
What is this? The 50s?
There will be no coitus allowed.
Arm's length. Leave room for Jesus.
Turtlenecks only, please.
Cover up those ankles and wrists. You're gonna get raped.
Please be modest and wear our designated turtlenecks and long socks. Collarbones are not permitted within the designated areas.
Remove your collarbones. Oh god, this outro's going on forever.
All
Oh my
right.
god. Okay, we're seriously gonna end this now. Thank you
Yeah.
for listening.
Yeah, thank you. We'll
Thank
be
you for
back
having
next
me.
week.
Of
You're
course,
welcome.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
We'll
I'll
have to
have
do this
Have
again.
to
Yes.
figure it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
When schedules, line up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
once we'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give
Definitely.
people some time to recuperate from this.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
this
My
whirlwind.
face hurts.
Oh my
boy.
god. We're a lot, so. Yeah,
Enjoy.
We'll be back next week for a spoopy episode.
Yay, spoops!
It'll be a Halloween episode, so
We're excited.
stay tuned. Ghost stories.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get spooky as
Oh,
fuck.
I think I know. There better be one story that's not a ghost story, but it's be a funny story.
Oh god. Which one? Oh yeah. Oh, with the heads.
There's that, and there's the one in your room, like the middle of the night, that Lauren always loses. her
Oh,
shit
the
over.
Oh
poster.
no!
Oh, yeah.
But that's next time.
Yes.
All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.